Welcome back to True ZENOIRAN. The truest of ZENOIRANs. Now this is like Super ZENOIRAN. We're gonna try to unlock more people. We want the other elf this time. So it seems like we're gonna have to really go out of our way to balance this game. Or to make it harder. Maybe main quest only with some limitations is the way to do it. That could be the thing. We'll have to try that. But for now, we will make do with what we have. So Dragon's Dogma 2 is not something I'm going to be covering, unfortunately. Actually, let me post this. I don't think I usually post this places. I haven't been posting my things anywhere lately. I'm sure a lot of people are watching the tier list too. Let's see. Go live. Shareable link. I'm gonna post this in other people's discords because they have self-promotion tabs, so we're gonna allow it. They allow it, so we'll allow it.
My sister is no exception to that.
Okay, so we go to our own. Post it there. Go to someone else's. Where is it? On yourself. Be live. And I'll go to Adam's. I always posted his promote yourself. He can post in mine if he wants, I don't care. I always go to Adam FED's Discord. They both have, him and other people have a promote yourself tab. I have a promote yourself tab. It's part of the world, right? You gotta promote yourself. You gotta have a tab as well.
Over this land, Lord Gailey. You are to advise on
I understand.
I understand, my lady. Wait, this is the one already? Oh, nice. Shouldn't be bad. We are over-leveled. Let's actually make some team comps, though. I have Malia now. So what is the point? What is this team doing? This team has 2 support units and no board nuke, which is awkward. This team is just a bunch of random stuff. It's just a bunch of random stuff. Obviously, throwing Alain on a team will make them better. So let's do that. Alright, where is he? Oh, he's at the top, of course. But of course. I think. Wait, where is he? He's usually near the top. There he is. I was about to say, where's my boy? Now, I don't know that we need this. I feel like I'd rather have something else for this team. Maybe this for conferral, but there is no like impetus. Like up front Mystic Conferral and then poke damage. She can avoid tank, so I feel like this is better for pushing team. Get in there. And then she can ice Conferral row nuke. Front row, there we go. Ice Conferral the row nuke. Let me turn my music up. There we go, I can hear it better. Then you, who's faster? 32, all right, you are faster. Mystic Conferral. Prioritize back row. Now, if I do Elven, she is also an elf. Caster. She's not. Oh, wait, I think this is considered a caster too. Oh my god, why is this everything? Alright, what are you not? I can't target spear, which I'm not a fan of. Oh, wait, I can target stats because she can select a target. It's not based on trigger. So we can do highest magical attack. It's like trying to figure out the condition you need to make it work. So, condition, high stats, highest magical attack. Cool. And then, I don't know that we need the quick heal. Is this limited? It is not. Quick heal is not limited. Wait, can I quick heal and then cure also? Huh. I think I can. Quick heal. What else could she do? She could be a pursuit bot. It's not really valuable because she has hybrid damage. Alright, there's a better bow. It is... Wait, do I not have the other Elven lady? Oh, I don't have her yet, never mind. There is a better bow, we just don't have it yet. Lapis, Scarlet Pendant. Backer. I guess just do this once. Own condition first action. So conferral once, and then wind arrow. And honestly, I don't think you need to heal. I'm putting you on Carnelian. She can do poke damage. She has board nuke. With evasion tank, she has true hit. True hit board nuke that's basic confurled. It doesn't crit, at least not yet. It will crit soon. And then she needs her wide pursuit, which I think we get soon. And I guess we could run Travis, because he is speed. And we want speed. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2, I'm not going to be covering. Kind of disappointed in it. It's laggy. Its gameplay loop is generic. I don't really know what else to say. It's not a fun game for me. A lot of people were complaining about the DRM, the microtransactions, and the lag, but honestly, like, the gameplay, it's not even worth it. Like, you just have basic attack, few attack skills. It's not, like, technical. It just feels kind of janky. Movement feels janky. Just not good, I think. So I don't know why people like it, honestly. Now you should be... Should she be Pursuit Bot? Until she gets Wide Pursuit? Might as well. I think that's like her best use case. Yeah, Liberator's Pursuit. And I do not have the sword yet. Removes buffs. Or maybe I do. Or no, I don't. I have to beat the furry lands a little bit more. Alright, this team is better. This team is fine. It's missing a combo piece, which could be Elven Sister, so this gets replaced by Elven Sister. We front debuff, we confurl Elven Sister, this witch moves to somewhere else afterwards.
Let me show you what a dark elf can do.
Oh, why are you the party leader?
Your orders then.
Oh boy. I mean, we body them, but yeah, whatever, you can be the party leader for once. You want the thief to be the party leader, that's why he's there. To accelerate the team's speed.
As foreseen.
But why are you the party leader? I have like suboptimal party leaders right now.
All right then.
All right then. Okay, and then I would like a healer party leader. Gotta hit X. I'll probably start doing some Fire Emblem stuff again. I have a lot of streams that need to be wrapped up. I was expecting to cover Dragon's Dogma 2, but I guess it's just not gonna happen. It doesn't seem like it's worth it. Get her. Party leader. Who else? Where's the Panette? Okay, she's in a group. What else do we want? Another archer, I guess? And we got a level 30 guy. There's so many mounts. Oh, Bernice is not being used? She's actually good, too. She's not bad. This group has 2 healers for no reason. Okay. That's much better.
How about a little fun?
How about a little fun? Excellent. Alright, time to split.
Well,
We're gonna make like a banana. That's a
don't
terrible
even
joke.
worry.
That's an old joke. It's very stupid. Alright, you push the boss
Setting off.
on that side. Help these guys. They probably need it more than this team.
I see.
And then where are you going? Alright, right on. Should be fine.
Don't got much chance here.
I can help.
You have my.
I don't mind doing this much at least.
Dang, he gets bodied.
Author your demise.
Who knows what might happen to you?
Alright, let's check out what the team does. So those other teams are getting bodied. Sneaking Edge. Our Silver Barrier. I see. Ah, they're getting Hastened Strike, that's why. I feel like Sword Fighters and Sword Masters late game are just good against you.
Happy with that?
That was a pretty big pursuit, actually.
Let me in on this. A regrettable end.
That's pretty good pursuit damage. Even on single hit pursuit, she's good.
Prepare for your end.
Alright, not bad.
A regrettable.
Banish and pursuit.
That settles that.
We need to make the board nuke faster though, so that it pops off before other things do. Oh, she's only 5 stamina too.
My strength is with you.
I
Jesus.
can heal you.
Does he die? Wait, what is his build? He really shouldn't be dying. Who else has Lucky Coin? He is on Iron Sword. I could have him on an Evasion Sword. Those are better units. I gotta use the power of friendship. That's right. Who's on... Oh, I guess the Evasion Sword. Oh wait, no one's on the Evasion Sword. How about this? I think he's dying. It seems like the frontline thief falls off as you enter endgame. Just either due to luck or true hits.
Nice try.
Or maybe he doesn't get hit. We'll find out.
Wanna suffer?
Oof.
Little help.
Oh. He probably shouldn't be doing that.
Clouds above.
He needs to be on passive steel if he's going to be doing that. That's a bad active heal. It didn't heal him and he doesn't need...
You missed.
He doesn't really need the active points.
You want some?
He can... I mean, the poison will kill. I think the mage would have been better.
You missed.
You missed.
Got you a present.
Got you a present. He also has bad rules for his thing. He's on default settings, so I haven't really changed him at all.
Expecting more. Quit wasting my time.
Alright. Dancer's bracelet. Alright, be on this first. That's better. And you... What are you doing? She just generically active healed. Alright, don't even do that. You cannot be trusted to active heal. And what's up with you? Thunder Strike, row of enemies. This is good. Here, have a ruby. Do that twice. Should have a magic medallion as well. Here you go, buddy. We'll invest in a wizard. Why not? And then you... I think her damage is fine. Yeah, she has pretty good stuff. Max HP, stun immunity. Alright, they're doing their business now. We're getting in there.
Not scared of you.
Not scared. Good, he's not scared. I mean, this is a group of 3 archers, so...
Hey, thanks. All
Alright,
you.
let's see.
You missed. Gotcha. Thunder.
The real problem is there's so much possibility that class alone doesn't describe all the potential for a class like Wyvern Griffin. You can access accessories, make them never miss,
Give me a
except when you're blind. Every class can use sniper lens
This should help.
/ amber lens, which gives true hits or PP2 true hits. It's crits. Okay. Alright.
For the sake of my healing.
I'm assuming they didn't know about Amber Lens. Someone was saying that Griffin and Wyvern can do more because they have access to like True Hit through some of their gear, but every class can access Sniper Lens and Amber Lens, which are basically the same thing.
Yep.
Amber Lens is probably one of the best weapons in the game, or one of the best tools in the game. True hits plus crit. It's pretty stupid. It's definitely
How
overpowered,
much
but...
punishment can you
Wow, we're
take?
taking huge magic assist damage here. Holy shit. Oh! Just moving them all into the front. Nice. Woo! Jesus, dude. Guard seal. She can guard seal off of that? That's hilarious. Alright, she's pretty valuable immediately. She just pursuits. That's good. Alright. Oh wait, but did we? Oh, I'm not Rage of the Ferrying. I should be doing that. That's why her damage is lower too. Yeah, her damage, she would have killed there if she was Rage of the Ferried. He's protecting his waifu.
Stay safe.
Oh, that's a good combo, dude. What the hell? That's such a good combo.
A shame.
Oh my god, I have to make that a thing. Alright, and then for you, stop doing this. I don't need it. We want Rage of the Fairies defaults to front row.
Your orders then.
We gotta get rid of these towers.
A gift from the Fae, perhaps.
All mine.
All mine.
Who knows what might happen to you?
Alright, let's check this out. So she'll stun the front.
I'll strike first.
Wide Pursuit would kill here too. Right now, you can't pursuit off of that because it's not an attack, I guess. Magic attack killing a mage. Maybe she doesn't even need to be on Elaine's team. Maybe she should be on Virginia's team or something. Because Alain is also like a damage carry. Magic counter. Easy. Oh my god. This is so stupid.
I'll help too.
That is very amazing. Dude, that combo, you don't even need healers. Oh, it's so disgusting. This first aid party heal Elven Archer combo. I think Who's an Eka said that they did that. It's a pretty good combo.
Got a knife with your name on it.
Did you die? I think he dies, but we'll find out pretty soon. He's on really high avoid. They might have true hit though.
For me. All you.
18 damage.
Little help.
Wait, what did he do? Wait, did he just physical damage boost a magic attack? Is that even a thing? Why is that a thing? Is it whenever ally triggers an attack? It's not good. Oh! Got following slashed. Killing chain.
Thunder.
PK Thunder!
Alright. Alright, we had to.
I'm here.
Now that we have PK Thunder.
I'll heal you.
There you go. Now you can killing chain. Oh. We lack the kill. Oh wait, maybe we don't. Oh! He did it! He did it!
Doing business.
I'm so proud of him. But this could be bad. Oh yeah, you have to wait for help.
Going.
You have to wait for support.
Can't run.
Yeah, these are like competing. I don't think you really want both of these on a team. This should be on its own team, and this should be on its own team to like spread the carry around. You can't blame Gamel. Life in Zenoira is rough. Probably doesn't know how to read like Travis does. That's true, so he can't read the enemy's attacks. He gets hit by them. How's it going, Red Chicken? Auk is PK Thunder. That's right. How's it going, Shammy?
Oh, Faye.
How's everyone doing today? I stayed up slightly late, not too late, to start playing Dragon's Dogma 2 to see if it was going to be worth covering and doing content on, but unfortunately it seems like it has a lot of issues. It has quite a lot of issues.
There's no escape.
Yeah, our board nuke is being wasted because we have too much damage. She's cleaning things up with it, but that's really not how it should be used.
More for you.
That combo is disgusting.
That's
It's disgusting as hell.
shame, isn't it?
Solo push!
Who knows what might happen to you?
Alright, kill this. Alain is a little bit too fast.
Another step forth.
Spinning. Oh, we got spinning edge.
I'm sorry.
You got the super ZENOIRAN herself. Alright, now that we have spinning edge, everything is different. Truly. I check this out too. Where's that tanky sword? Or should I run... Do I have the AP +1 sword? Or do you have to unlock that? I have to unlock that. He needs this sword so he doesn't die. Crit rate -20, we do not want that. Unless I'm getting crit boosted. I thought I had like a good sword to give him here. I guess not. Royal Saber. I don't really know, man. I kind of don't have a good sword for him. I could have him run this so that he chip heals, but he doesn't even need it. Head swing. Oh, here we go. I guess we'll just run Wingcrest. Passive points. And then spin to win. What else? Who has Ruby right now? Here, give me your Ruby. It's super overkill. Actually, you know what? You can have it back. We don't need it. It's super overkill. We simply do not need it. She needs to be on a different team. This whole combo is overkill for what this team is doing. This is probably good enough to have like a different backline.
Whatever you wish.
Oh, let's do this too. Not that. He should really be the party leader. Oh, we gain. Oh, you can hide stamina. Interesting. Very interesting.
Won't take long.
There was a thing you could do in Guild Wars 1 called energy hiding, where if you had a low energy set and an enemy mesmer was killing your energy in PvP, you could like switch to the high energy set to temporarily pull out energy to heal as a monk or whatever. And that was like a thing monks would do.
That's what you want.
Time to go.
Time to go.
All right then.
Whatever you say.
Alright, go
Don't
here.
even worry. They made it too easy.
Oh no. Gamble's about to get bodied. I have to get help. Ugh. I like how everyone hates Lex.
Spit it out already. Yep.
Alright, do not die. That is your job.
Let's take what's ours.
Do you have any furry friends to replace the hot elf with? Currently, I do not have any furry friends.
There in a second. Hope you had something else in mind.
I'm not worried.
Oh, well, technically I have a lion tiger guy or whatever.
This much at least.
Alright, let's see how this team is doing.
Want to keep going? Ever weaker.
We need to passive curse those royals. Death spin. Oh wait, what's my conferral rule? Back row? It should be front row. I think they can magic barrier it though. Here's Wrath. One damage. Nice, dude. Bro heal. No! Alright, she needs a defensive curse the front, clearly. We almost, I mean, we still killed most of them. Probably from Berengaria, just brute forcing it. Alright, let's change some of these rules. Defensive curse. Front row. Ice conferral. Front row. What is Berengaria? Uniquely? hate when things are like the same thing, because I want her to just to use it on her, but I have to figure out some gimmick to do that. I think she's just gonna hit Virginia with it too. There's not really much I can do about it.
I'll do whatever you need. I'm going.
Alright.
Die.
Die.
That's scared of you.
My blade will author your demise.
Got a knife with
I'm not worried.
I don't know why we're losing the assist there. No Lex, SMH. I know, I'm not using Lex.
Pain upon you.
Bam! Vander! That's right. Framder.
Not a chance.
Oh, mercy.
None can defeat me.
Does anyone currently play Grand Blue Fantasy?
Is that it?
I was trying to get into it and I was trying to do guides on it, but it's too much of a grind. And not like a grind to like getting good at the game, like a grind like you have to do things that you don't want to do. Like repeat missions and stuff like this
Anytime.
that are easy. Just like grind out content.
Made it. Let's take what's ours.
Alright, push this.
Sure. I'll make it quick.
I'm right here.
This can leech off me for some combats. How much XP? 200? That's not bad.
Give me more.
Give me more. I don't know why that was so funny.
Consider it well.
Get in there. Go,
If
go,
that's
go.
what you want.
Been playing Triangle Strategy. Triangle Strategy's solid. It's a fun game. They really should have just added a higher difficulty for some more post-game
I
stuff.
can heal you.
My strength is with you.
Alright, let's not have them get killed by attacking and resetting the RNG. Jesus.
Hey, thanks. You missed.
Yeah, missed. Why are they focusing him? That's weird. They easily could focus my back line and kill them, but they're focusing him.
Raging storm.
Little help.
Fizz attack up. Alright, he needs to. I need to change his rule.
A little treat for me. You missed.
Rain of light.
Give me a hand.
Yes!
Thunder.
All you.
Oh, the thunder allows you to hit them. They can't dodge when they're stunned. That's interesting.
I'll heal you.
I would assume they can't when they're frozen either. Nice.
That's what you get.
Push.
Got a knife.
Die.
I don't mind doing this much at least.
Let's see if there's any news for Unicorn Overlord.
At least try.
Let's look up patches. Alright, so 1.03 is available, and it doesn't really do too much. This guy. Though.
I'll carve
That's
the
funny.
end.
Better heal.
There's a guy that has a similar name to me that covers similar games to me. That's trippy. That is very trippy. But that is not what we're searching for.
Mend your wound.
We're searching for the news. Let Ock cook.
Succumb to slow.
Yeah. Let's see. 2 weeks ago. Dang, just 2 weeks ago. Alright, let's try general news. Anything for general news? Unicorn Overlord maintained its lead over Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in Japan. Beat Unicorn Overlord's Coliseum with this easy strategy. Best units, best unit formations, IGN. Notorious Vanillaware artist unable to resist adding NSFW. What? Why is that news? Notorious. Hold on. This is a headline from Games Radar. Notoriously horny artist said he couldn't help but apply his NSFW jiggle skills to the food and characters of the strategy game. What? Notoriously horny artist? I don't think I've ever heard of someone being notoriously horny before. That's interesting. What the hell? Alright, here are the best unit formations. Lord in the front, House Carl, and Warrior in the back. 2 knights up front, Sellsword in the back. That's it? They have 2 formations? This came out yesterday, or 2 days ago. They have 2 formations? Alright, that's literally it. This page is a work in progress. Check back for more updates. Dude, they should hire me. I actually know what I'm talking about for this game. Well, alright, let's read the logic. Finding the right unit formations to deal with what your opponents throw at you is essential in Unicorn Overlord. The right formation does it all. Pairs with units that naturally complement each other, allows you to win offensive engagements, and prevents you from taking damage from as many different unit types as possible. Because you can recruit mercenaries, every arm in Unicorn Overlord is different. Don't be afraid to experiment with your formations, find the best unit formations for your army, composition, and playstyle. I like how most of this is just like fluff. If you're looking for tips, though, here are some of the ones we found helpful, especially in the early game. Lord in the front, House Carl, and Warrior in the back. Doesn't Auk have in the formation, so no good. Alright, let me change. Well, I've just been like liking this. Been allowing this nonsense. Here, stop, do not powerful call. Hold on, what's the condition we want? Why does it let us do this like on a magic attack? That's so weird. The other magic attacks discriminate, like if the magic boost is used, it discriminates against physical attacks unless it has hybrid. Or maybe it doesn't even work on hybrid. No, don't look at website guides, it's correct, but it's funny and I love it. Notoriously uninformed game journalist. Alright, we want back row, but we want attack type. I don't know, activates only when user suffers if it's, no, I don't want that. I wish I could have it use it on like physical weapons, but I don't think this game has conditions for that. And this doesn't matter because it will do it in response to an attack no matter what. Unless I can make it, I'd like it to have like not mage or something, or like excluding certain things. Columns attack, rows attacked. We have attacked statuses. Yeah, it's awkward. What would a condition be to not powerful call Auk? Because that's just a waste of his passive points here. Because unfortunately he's an infantry, and she has no unique identifier that I can target by class type, which is stupid. I feel like you should be able to target weapon types. I don't know why that's not in the game. That would be so useful. Alright, I guess we'll just kind of grab this thing here.
I see.
I'll show you what I can do.
Alright, let's see what their argument is, though. You've only got 1 Lord, so Alain should be in the front and center. Literally here. Have your House Carl and Warrior. We used Aubin and Nina. Take the left and right slots in the back row. Make sure Alain is your leader. Alain can heal himself with lean edge, and his shield should be able to protect the Warrior, the House Carl, allowing them to dish out damage from the safety. Why run both? I would just run one. Oh, obviously a Cav too, or a Sellsword. The House Carl's higher initiative means he'll go before the Warrior. That's not good though. Yeah, they don't understand it. I have the same problem with powerful call. Can't seem to figure out how to make it not target magic users. Yeah, that's not good. It's weird that you can't just be like, use this on a spear unit, use this on a sword unit. I'm pretty sure those are not conditions you get to use. Yeah, so like their comp, like Warrior, House Carl, Lord, here's the problem with it. House Carl acting before the Warrior is objectively bad. The Warrior should be hitting a tank and killing a tank to open up the House Carl for damage. Otherwise, the House Carl's attacks are going to be severely reduced. So they're doubling down on physical. It has no utility, no healing, bad mobility. they have two setups and they're both bad. Why don't they just like watch YouTubers and just rip off of us, I guess.
Stay safe.
That's, I mean, if I didn't know anything about a game, that's what I would do, I suppose. If I had to like operate under time pressure, I would at least like check other information to see like what other people are doing or check Reddit or something.
Let your guard down.
The unit has to watch out for magic users, need a little help healing if it takes damage. Exactly, needs a little help if it takes damage. And has to watch out for magic users. So it has bad matchup against magic, takes damage, it's slow. But it should beat most things in a one-on-one fight. Alright, 2 knights up front, sellsword and back. This is damage overkill. You really only need 1 knight early game. A bunch of prioritized commands should be targeted instead of or have both available. Yeah, we need more like functions and commands. Alright, knights, we used Adele.
Oh, Faye.
Adele and Clive. Strong frontline fighters with high defense and great guard skills? What? The real skill lies in absolutely demolishing enemy infantry, being able to attack again if they kill something. Make sure one of them is your leader. They struggle against Griffin Knights. You don't say. But that's where the sellsword comes in. Wait, what? Wait, how does a sellsword, I think they mean sword fighter. How does a sellsword help you against Griffin Knights? It has no true strike. Sword doesn't have true strike unless you're on sword fighter. We use Bernice, and she gets to sit pretty in the back row and take out anything the knights can't handle. It is not uncommon for this unit to wipe out enemy units by itself. That should be a minimum requirement, man. Its mobility means we can get it into and out of trouble quickly. Really, it shouldn't be getting into trouble at all. It should just be dominating. Yeah, I got Coliseum Army. I'm reading, I think I'm gonna read IGN guides. Dude, this is fun, actually.
Let's take what's ours.
It's harmless, because it's not another content creator or something, so it's not like bad faith or rude. It's just, I'm just taking the piss out of their advice, because it's like wacky. The units are on. I think that's it for this one. It will need healing support if it runs into problems, but when something absolutely positively has to die, except no substitutes? 2 knights up front, sellsword in the back is an early game team. How about Lord frontline, soldier on left, and then knight on right, or vice versa? You get chip healing, you get lean edge healing, you get mobility, you get killing, you have runic spear, unwavering on both, on 2 units. So you have no bad matchups at all. You literally destroy everything. That's the best early game combo. When you write a bunch of nothing to reach the SEO word count to get algorithm bump on Google, yeah.
Quick.
Dude, the article has 2 team comps that are bad, and it's written by several people. There's like literally 7 people. What the hell? How? This like whole article has 7 authors, and it's literally just like 5 paragraphs. Dude, should I start a blog, like a game journalist website for the games that I cover and just give accurate information on things and then run ads on it and be a genius? I think I should start one. They can't do it. They don't know what they're doing. It's hilarious. They just, dude, they just don't know the games. They almost never do. Sometimes like there's good ones, but usually they have no idea. Table of contents. Essential tips and tricks. Let's start here. Watch your stamina. Okay, that's not bad. Gear, grant skills. That's fine. Discover places to fast travel. That's fine. Garrisons are good. Okay, at least they understand some of the fundamentals. UO is not an easy game. You can't blame them. We need ICG blog. They're writing, but not play the game long enough to write a guide on it. But the crazy thing is, though, like they wrote this guide 2 days ago, so like the game's been out for a little bit. It's not like the game came out yesterday and they're like, oh, we need team comp guides now. People are demanding it. We need ICG to write tax bros as S+ squad unit. I'm sure I could make a team that one rounds everything. You should just transcribe your vids and post on a vlog with ads. Easy. That's right. It seems, all right, so for essential tips and tricks, most people don't get this wrong because it's just like basic functions in the game. But when they start giving opinions on things that are misinformed, that's where it gets interesting. That's where they start to run into like the critical thinking issue, where you actually have to understand why things are good and have insight on things. Here, let's see, Overlord Guide. Essential tips and tricks. The best unit formation. Why wouldn't they just like look at other, like watch YouTube videos on it, and not even just mine, like anyone's really, just to get some ideas. It'd be hilarious if Super Tax Bros gets pushed out as like one of the best things to do in the game, even though money is not tight, and realistically,
All right then.
it's just like spamming one class. There's definitely, it doesn't have positive matchups with everything. If anything, what you should do is make it so that it works against any team comp, so that if you're going to be doing it, it has a 0% failure rate. Let's go to some of these articles are terrible. How to get goat milk. That's a whole article. Dang. Notoriously horny artist says you can't not put NSFW jiggle. Best and worst characters to marry. Alright, that's like an opinionated thing. Let's see. Here we go. Game rant. 5 tips for creating best formations. Nice. Alright, let's see. Balance unit count and unit size. Okay. Alright, let's start reading. Some of these are fun, I don't know. Some enemy backstories and descriptors are kind of interesting. To their credit, they've identified a hyper-aggressive meta. What, 2 horses in a lane? Have you gotten bored and tried reading the library lore? I have not. At the beginning of the game, the army is very limited, with only 3 of 2 characters each at Alain's. 3 units of 2 characters each at Alain's disposal. The player can use honors to expand. While it may be enticing to field new powerful units or swarm the field with a multitude of 2-man units. Wait, what? While it may be enticing to field a few promoted or powerful units or swarm the field with a multitude of 2-man units, it is better to balance the number of units Alain has with their size. With some of the larger maps in the game, having large number of units is vital. It's not. And with the growing power of the enemy armies, each unit needs to fairly large to measure up. Was this written by AI? This is, I'm copy and pasting this. This is literally what it says. Each unit needs to fairly large to measure up. That's literally what it says in this article. I copy and pasted that directly from this game rant, Unicorn Overlord tips for creating best unit formation. That's a typo. Even with a unit holding the maximum of 5 fighters, it is fairly difficult to account for the variety of units Alain will encounter. And there's a link here. Hell yeah, beginner's mistakes to avoid. Oh, I can't wait, dude. I'm so hyped about this, you have no idea.
Been wasting my time.
Each unit needs to fairly large. Sounds like a lot of words without any meaning. Well, that's what it is, though. They're trying to just like write an article, right, without really conveying information. Okay. So Alain will encounter and is fighting against ZENOIRAN. There are a multitude of different types of units, each with their particular strengths and weaknesses. Attempting to account for all of them within a single unit would not only be difficult, would be more likely to make the unit fairly ineffective offensively as well. And then look at what's on screen right now. Killing a thing describing exactly what they said. Clearly not lacking offense, bodying the game. Yeah, definitely very ineffective. Now we're over leveled, but this team dominates regardless of the level. It's very, very silly. TBS, very funny. Alright, so as we're dominating the game with a single unit, contradicting what they're claiming, Instead, it'd be better to build units with the aim of tackling 1 or 2 unit types in mind.
No hard feelings.
Many units have at least one attack that is effective against another unit type, as well as many classes that are specifically affected against other units, such as soldiers being effective against calves. See, they're going by what the game is telling them rather than what they can observe and learn, and that's really their issue.
Let's take what's ours.
Because if you go by what the game tells you, you'll be brainwashed. You're like, oh yes, things have weaknesses, which is objectively true, but the things that are good don't care about those weaknesses. It's like flyer weakness in Fire Emblem. It's like, yes, flyers are technically weak to archers, but they also have higher mobility and can attack the archers, and the archers cannot counterattack. So
Won't take long.
very often, flyers dominate archers. And it's like a meme that they have flyer weakness. Like, it almost never matters. It's like that here. Like, it's true calves have griffin weakness, but they have higher initiative than griffin. It can true strike them. So it's not a weakness. Let's see. Maintain diversity in units. Fill your units with characters that have a variety of roles. And then they show a team that has all physical nukes and a cleric. Sorry, it's just... It's just the... It's all physical nukes. No mage, no utilities, no shutdown, no crowd control, just a bunch of physical nukes on a team. A lot of people respect the game too much to notice cracks. The game talks as if it is balanced. It does. Which class makes best use of the Onyx pendants? What build can take the stat loss? It seems like it's just a bad item. Where's Dragon's Dogma stream? Dragon's Dogma... well, I'll just link you to the Steam page, and it'll the reviews will explain it. It's not good. Let's see. 40% of 9,323 reviews are positive. Yeah, 40% here. Yeah, it's not good. It's laggy. The gameplay, to me, is not very enjoyable. It looks like modded Skyrim, but runs much worse than modded Skyrim. Honestly, modded Skyrim or Dark Souls are just better games, or Elden Ring.
Very well.
Just play Elden Ring. I think that's the best thing to say.
But I'd like a demonstration.
I was about to pay $70. Yeah, do not get it. Do not get it. It lags on PS5 and PC. It has microtransactions to delete a save file. It has microtransactions to change your character appearance. It's $70 and laggy on consoles. It doesn't look that good for how laggy it is. It's like it's almost exactly like Starfield. It's a huge letdown, just like Starfield. I don't like to just like blatantly talk shit about games, or like I try not to, but unfortunately it's just like the gameplay is like clunky as hell. The movement is janky. It feels like I'm playing an unfinished early access game, and it runs like it as well. Objectively, like it's unfortunate. The rating, yeah, 40% on Steam. People can be pretty forgiving on Steam, to be honest. I actually refunded it. I'll be honest, I refunded the game Starfield 2.0. It's not good, don't get. I refunded my copy after 44 FPS. Dang, 44 FPS on a 480 Ti? And it doesn't even look good. This is the thing about like these modern AAA games. It's like, they waste your resources and it doesn't even look good. And you max it out and it still doesn't look good and it runs like junk. It's like, what is this? If a game has no demo before coming out, you know there's something fishy. Honestly, I think that's pretty based. That's pretty accurate. Microtransactions to delete the save file? Yes. You have to pay like $2 or something to delete a save file. Yeah, just play Tactics Ogre. You're better off, man. It sucks. All right, back to this maintain diversity in units thing with an image that has a bunch of physical nukes and a cleric, which is not unit diversity. Very funny. Instead, it's better to make a unit out of a variety of characters, each serving different roles. You know we're reading that article. Having balance between attackers, defenders, and supporters is what makes a strong unit. Sometimes, I mean, that is technically true. That is objectively true. That typically is what you want to do to some degree. But the image they showed is not accurate. Sometimes characters of two very different classes can pair well together. For example, Elven Fencer can protect a flying character from range attacks, essentially covering for their weakness. Assuming the ranger doesn't have true strike. they use an evasion mechanic that can be hit with true strike. That's awkward. Oh wait, check this out. I'm gonna attack them from across the pond. I think. Hey, get over there.
I'll show you what
Only you all could get in here. Here, go get assists.
Spit it out already.
You will push as well. Yeah, that's funny, man.
Don't even
Cover for
worry.
flying weakness. You want to block, because if they have true strike, you get one shot. Alright, there are a lot of unique interactions between various classes. Experimenting with them is the best way to understand them. I mean, this point is fine, but the example is a little misinformed. Keep Valor skills in mind. Every class has a unique Valor skill. Alright, that's good advice, actually. Pick a leader carefully. Leaders can change how useful a unit can be. That's true. When a character is chosen as a leader, they provide leader effects. Right, some effects such as those of wizards and clerics can allow them to assist. Alright, so they have some points that are fine. So if someone were to read that, they're only being mildly misinformed, if at all. Oh, they're about to beat me, huh? Oh, we have to win. It's a good thing that's a that's a slow tank. Alright, 7 beginner mistakes to avoid. This is Game Rant. Anyone who's jumping into Unicorn Overlord for the first time should definitely take these tips on board to help out in the first few hours. Alright. Try not to kill every enemy in sight. Taking down enemy troops is a core part of the battle system. Players will be given the opportunity to spare or forgive one of their enemies rather than cutting them down. That's actually not bad advice. Don't ignore the pause system. That's actually good advice too. I'll give them credit where they get things right. New AAA games run like they hired a bunch of JavaScript developers to write C++, huh? Oh my god, dude, they run so bad. Like Starfield ran bad. This other game runs poorly. Dragon's Dogma 2 runs poorly. Like every game, it seems like big AAA games either have like a microtransaction problem, a performance problem, the gameplay sucks. There's usually some like glaring issue with it. This game also has DRM, which installs your computer to prevent in theory, DRM is supposed to stop you from using pirated software, but very often it just messes with actual software that's legal and doesn't really hinder pirates who can crack these games anyways, regardless of the DRM, and then distribute them anyways, so it just delays it slightly. So it's just like a huge waste of time. The PS5 has no DRM. Well, that's good. JRPGs never let you down.
Let's take what's ours. Won't take long.
For all like the balance issues this game has, I would still recommend someone buys it. They'll probably patch it. I actually kind of trust them. It runs like shit on PS5. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And the PS5 is good hardware. And apparently it runs bad on a 4080, which is insane. I have a 4090. I'm not paying $70 to test it myself. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would not. Alright, battles meaning intense. Some players... Rather than trying to finish up the battle quickly as possible, though, it's much better to use the pause system. Alright, that's actually good advice. Avoid being too offensive. So don't post edgy jokes on the internet, is what they're trying to say. So it's not the DRM. No, I don't think it is the DRM. I think it's just poor optimization. At the beginning of every battle, the player's forces will spawn in front of the command post, which essentially acts as a central HQ for most levels in the game. If the enemy captures this command post, result in game over. The clever AI in Unicorn Overlord, I don't know that I agree that that's clever, means that enemy forces are always looking for an opportunity to flank and outsmart friendly units. So rather than sending everyone in at once, it's much safer to keep at least one soldier back to defend the command post. There are a few maps where this matters. Most maps it does not.
I believe so.
Most maps it doesn't. Don't take stamina for granted. That's fine. Never skip out. Never skip over sigils trials. Okay. Try not to arrange grid placements randomly. Don't forget about using... Alright, so those are just like basic tips that you can't really go wrong with, like, just like recommending doing basic things that improve your gameplay. So, remember when indie games came around and they were niche and frowned upon until they started outdoing AAA games? Yeah. That clever AI, I know, right? That clever AI. It's certainly good. Clear sight amulets. Now they have like See, the best guides by the game journalists are the ones where they have to like tell you what the best things are. That's like the best stuff. Here, let's do game rant. Game rant Unicorn Overlord. Let's see what they got. Those are the best ones. How to get goat milk, 5 tips for creating the best. Here we go. 5 tips for creating the best formations. This could be good. Romance guide. You just get S support. Quest guides, find all the cemeteries. Things like find all the cemeteries you literally cannot get wrong. You just have to have objectively good information. Best Valor skills. Here we go. Every class in Unicorn Overlord ranked. This will be good. Alright, so they ranked all the classes. Oh, okay, this will be good. This will be good. I feel like this should almost be like a video or something. Armor, what do you got? General's Pike. So this is apparently incorrect. Wait a second. Oh, during the day? For 2 passive points, I feel like this should not be day-based. And also, what are we? Angels? We're not angels here. Aren't articles featuring their demo gameplay the best? Oh, yeah. They can be, yeah. Station a guard. Here, you're gonna guard Elven lands.
They won't even get close.
That's right. They won't even get close. We got another cemetery. Okay, we officially have an elf. Alright, you are not going to be marrying Alain this time. You are going to be off on your own, doing things. Let's say we want a witch. Alright, now this team has a board nuke. It also has Baron Garrett, and this team has like overkill for everything. Oh yeah, we don't need this on this team. Let's move you. Switch you with him. Let's expand some units too. I take it the 5 minutes subscription is to avoid bots and randoms. Yeah, it's to avoid low effort trolls and bots primarily. Those are the main 2. It actually is pretty effective. I've had like 1 bot, maybe 2 throughout the stream. And I've noticed other people that don't have that, the stream, like their streams get bombarded with these dumb bots. They're like, are you looking for hot young singles? And it's like, no, no one is. Stop it. Get help. All right, let's do this. Expand this group, I guess. The bot problem. What do we got over here? All right, here are the best classes according to game rants. Let me see if they clarify difficulty, because maybe with over 60 different classes, the player can enlist in their army. Deciding who makes the cut can be a daunting task. Okay. Comes down to play style. They don't clarify. They never clarify the difficulty. I don't like when people don't clarify the difficulty, because then it's like, what are you talking about specifically? Like, are you talking about easy mode? Are you talking about normal mode, hard mode? The game rent unicorn class tier list is hilarious. It's honestly hot garbage, but a couple are right. All right, let's see. Let's just like go over their tier list while beating these easy maps, so we have something to do. Now this team, frontliner of this. Let's try doing. A lot of people were saying this is good, and I've tried it before. Evasion plus 20. All right, we're evasion maxing you, I think. Silken scarf. You really need the lucky coin on her, but you have to wait for that. Okay, and oh wait, no, we want the counter thing. These do nothing for us though. We want the counter. Oh wait, we want lapis too. We want counter. Do I have counter earrings? Or is that later? Yes, I have counter earrings. All right, fantastic. All right, counter earrings. And evasion. And crit rate. Lucky coin would be better here for this, but all right, so we have a frontline crit rate thing. That's gonna get wasted. That's quite weak, actually. And then let's run Alto Lind. We'll try to comp some new stuff. All right, and then you, I guess we'll default to offensive curse. Prioritize front row. for now, because this team is probably fragile. Actually, a counter spammer with offensive curse is kind of logical to cripple their offense. Ew, Phoenix mode. What is Phoenix mode? Okay, here's their tier list. All right, S tiers. Lord, that actually I agree with. Cleric, maybe. / Bishop. Hoplite / Legionnaire, definitely not. Hunter Sniper, no. Elven Fencer, yes. Paladin, no. Priestess / High Priestess, maybe. Crusader Valkyria, yes. Dreadnought, yes. Dark Marquess, yes. Alright, so most of their S tiers are right. Some of them are very questionable, like Hoplite. When it comes to beating the enemy, getting your hits in early. Wait, what? Getting your hits in early is vital to stack the odds in your favor. The Lord / High Lord brings initiative bonus to the table. Hits hard against infantry, is capable of healing. Same goes for Paladin. The Paladin does not hit hard. While the defensive can be left to both the Dreadnought and the Hoplite Legionnaire. They're using Dreadnought, the main tank. I don't know that I think that's a good idea. It can die to spam. Same thing with Hoplite easily. The Crusader Valkyria is a great frontline troop, soaking up damage, and overpowering enemies by ignoring their defenses with a flurry of attacks. Alright. The flurry of attacks. I mean, it's a tank that does some damage, but doesn't deal a ton of damage. Dark Marquess delivers powerful debuffs, as well as damage rows of enemies, for good measure. For good measure. I love the wording.
I don't want to die.
You don't want to know what Phoenix mode is. Easy mode is not enough, on top of being the easiest difficulty.
I have a family back home.
Let's see.
Enough of your blubbering.
If anyone gets hurt, the Cleric / Bishop can handle the healing. The other option is Priestess / High Priestess, which will also be able to deal out magic attacks. For those pesky flying enemies, look no further than Hunter Sniper. To bring the pain. Once upgraded, they can take out several enemies at once. Elven Fencer brings magical pain. Magical pain. Oh, I'm just gonna copy and paste this sentence because it's very funny to me. Magical pain. Here. Just read this. Just read that. Oh, I can't paste it, it's too long. Oh wait. Here, let's delete that. It's still too long? There we go. Look no further than Hunter Sniper to bring the pain, and once upgraded, they can take out several enemies at once. 2. The Elven Fencer brings magical pain. They use pain twice. They like the pain. They're Gris, basically. Magical pain goes burr. Making them a good addition. Another good addition to have to deal with all sorts of foes weak to magic. Okay. A tier classes: Thief, Rogue, Arbalist, Shield Shooter, Housecarl Viking, Swordmaster, Swordfighter, Elven Archer, Snow Ranger, Radiant Knight, Sainted Knights, Wyvern. Dang, dude, the Elven Sisters aren't even in here? They're not even in S tier or A tier? What the hell? Game knowledge issues? They're like the best offensive classes in the game that also do other things.
There in a second.
They're so overtuned, it's insane. Well, at least if the developers are going by game journalists, they will probably not nerf those classes, so they'll always be overpowered, potentially. Werelion is A tier, Griffin is A tier, Wyvern is A tier. I mean, some of these are fine to put in A tier, but I don't really think... I think Sword Master is probably too high, Viking is fine, Shield Shooter could be fine, Thief Rogue could be fine. Elven Archer in A, I think it's S, but they probably just aren't aware of the combos. Radiant Knight is an obvious S. It's way too good. It's like one of the best party leaders in the game. It does everything you want, and more. And more. I mean, Ivy brings that magical pain. They ran Elf Sisters without any fairy skills. Oh god. They probably did, too. Let's see. This group brings plenty of utility to the battle, starting with Arbalist Shield Shooter. Proficient at attacking and providing supports from the back row.
You're mine.
Get one rounded. Get one rounded. Their use of poison and healing capabilities are excellent in attritional fights.
Keep it up, everyone.
Attritional fights? I really want to know what difficulty they're playing on. How are you even encountering attritional fights?
Hope you've made your peace.
Like that implies that you like fight over several combats and your group is not killing. Let's see. The Thief Rogue is the same, being able to evade attacks with ease while blinding rows of enemies, make them good. Makes the fights go smoother for all the other heavy hitters. I do think Thief is a utility like debuff class, and it is decent. Wait, did I put it in A tier? Where did I put it?
Won't take long.
I think I put it in B or A in my tier list. I'm going from memory.
I'll handle it.
Let's see. When it comes to finishing weakened enemies in bunches, there are no better options than Housecarl / Viking, while the Swordmaster, Swordfighter are the best options against dealing with those with high evasion. They just don't understand that there's like True Strike and stuff. I like how they admit Berserker is bad without hit fixing. By giving Morard a unique item. Both the Elven, Archer, and Snow Ranger work great against flying foes, with the former able to remove enemy rebuffs, it literally says rebuffs, and the latter a counter to armored targets. For the Knights, they are adept at protecting others. I think they meant to say like Radiant Sainted Knights, because there are other Knight classes. With Vengeance, wait. With Vengeance, the less HP Dark Knight and Doom Knight has, the harder they hit. Sure, but their damage is already low before that. As for the Griffin Knight, Griffin Master, they are invaluable against Cavs and lower enemy initiative, but unfortunately weak against ranged characters. The Wereline is a force to be reckoned with high HP and powerful single strikes. But the relative accuracy can sometimes be the difference between winning and losing. So in other words, it's inconsistent. It's unreliable. If anyone who's just tuning in is wondering, I'm reading Game Rant every class Unicorn Overlord ranked. Alright, B tiers. Sellsword, Landschnet. Hold on, I want to learn how to say this. Just because. Landschnet.
That'll do for now.
Pronunciation. Alright, show me this.
Landsnicked.
Landsnicked?
Landsnicked.
Landsnicked. Alright, hell yeah, we're learning. Alright, Sellsword / Landsnicked. That's in B tier. They put Gladiator, Berserker in B tier, Warrior Breaker B tier. They put Sorceress, Warlock, Druid, Elven Sibyl, Elven Augur, and Prince in B tier. Damn, dude, most of those are either like A or S. Like Gladiator, Warrior. Warrior could be like B or A. Berserker, definitely B or C. But like Witch, Sorceress, I think is S. Druid, you could argue is A or S. Elven, Sibyl, and Augur are like the two best classes in the game, I would say. They just do everything. They kill things, they heal, they remove debuffs. They have really good utility. One can swap, one can rescue.
What is it?
And it literally works like in Fire Emblem.
All right then.
There's a lot going on there. You heard the man. The Wereline is the goat. Elven Sisters B tier. You heard it here first. Elf Sisters probably did get benched early by them. I can't believe they would do that. Dude, the Elven Sisters are OP as hell. Let's see. Sellsword and I just learned how to say this. Landsnecked, I think that's what it is, are great damage dealers, but should their attacks be blocked, they can become less useful in a fight. Should their attacks become blocked, how Vikings attacks can be blocked, Shield Shooters attacks can be blocked, Swordmasters attacks can be blocked. What are you talking about? How is this only applying to them? They must have had an experience where their attacks got blocked once and then they wrote the entire class off because blocking is a mechanic. But that affects every single combatant in the game. The tier list was made by a dwarf. Why? Do the Elven Sisters hate dwarves or something? Did someone say Elven girls with no fairy? Why? They said that the game journalist ran them without fairies. They can often prove less useful in a fight, should their attacks become blocked. The same applies uniquely to Gladiators and Berserkers, who pack more defense in comparison, but are way more reliant on having enough PP for their actions. Warriors Breakers can do really well against enemy armor, but against other foes, their capabilities make it hard to land a killing blow. Maybe. For the magic users, they all bring various uses to the field, boasting both good magical attacks and buffs. The glaring weakness is how squishy they can be. It's almost like they don't understand that most of them have high evasion, and that's like the big thing. What the hell is wrong with game journalists? Bastard cross kills through block. Well, they don't know this, so don't tell them. Bastards, they're starting more fires. Let's see. And oftentimes, it doesn't make it worthwhile to provide that added protection when the enemy can be taken care of first. The Prince class also falls into this category, which is a waste. The Prince class is bad. That's a pretty base take. It just damage boosts and defense boosts your entire team. It's terrible. Alright, the C tiers. Here are their C tiers. Fighter Vanguard, Soldier, Sergeant, Werewolf, Werefox, Werebear, Wereowl, Feather Sword, Feather Bow, Feather Staff, Feather Shield. Most of these I'm fine with being in C, honestly. Some of them are better than C. What's the one? Like, I feel like Werefox can be situationally decent, and maybe Wereowl is not really that good, I think. Soldier, Sergeant, I think is at least like B or A tier for its utility, and it adds value to any team you throw it on. It's not like it's ever bad. It can always True Thrust, it can always Runic, it has like a use case.
Won't take long.
So it's not like it's ever really a bad class. Fighter Vanguard are good defensive options but lack offensive capabilities. Didn't they put Hoplite in S? Hoplite Legionnaire in S? Okay, so this tank is somehow worse than the other tank. Let's see. And they don't touch on Hoplite's bad damage. Oh, this is about to get bodied. What are you getting hit by? Getting wasted here. This is a utility unit that I sent in. This should not be in the front lines. You're just dying worse now. I probably should be paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, he's out of range too. Yeah, this should not be on Thief mobility with this bad of offense. Let's see, can we survive this? Do not powerful call? No. Shadow Bites, back row. Active heal. Front row. Need a Carnelian. They're still dying. Hold on. Need a Carnelian. Maybe I double shut them down. This guy's not even running anything. Weakness, Lightning Blade. Yeah, that is not a carry squad. Here, give me your Carnelian, doesn't matter. I'm gonna try double poisoning here. Or double blinding, rather. Oh, we're still dying. What's killing us? We have higher initiative, we get to poison off. They shouldn't have cleanse. We hit them with blind. It should waste all of their backline attacks. Maybe the front liner is just hitting. Let's see. He's evading though, so they technically can't hit him. Unless we stack. He's higher initiative. There's no way they have initiative on him. Yeah, they're very slow. So they all get blinded. Focus sight. Okay, that's definitely part of it. So focus sight allows an attack to get through. Okay. Or no, it doesn't. It doesn't. How is this not functioning? Back row. Blindness and an initiative minus. Can we... Oh, you know what we can do? You know what? Drop this. We're going offense. We're going aggro here. Stun them? We'll theory craft the kill here. I'm sure we have it. We just have to... Oh, I don't have the stun. What about burn? It does more damage. Let's see. Let's do this. Prioritize back row. That's better. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Trying to kill my units. Alright, stun back row. Flame conferral. Front row. Okay, what else? So 37's getting through. What are you doing? Lifesaver, that's fine. Quick heal, that's fine. Active heal front row. I don't know that we need that. Better. All right, back to the article. Fighter Vanguard are good defensive options, lack offensive capabilities. More specialized classes. Soldier Sergeants piercing attacks and hit entire columns, but are not able to withstand sustained attacks. They're like average durability. Soldier Sergeants are totally fine. They're like serviceable B/A. Yeah, hit him with the fire. Oh yeah, and then he has end. Oh no, he doesn't have the end fire thing now. And just burn them all. Burn every last one of them. That's right. Suffer. Shadow Bite, not enough. Oh, okay. And then I toggled off active heal. Killing Chain. I could have runic sworded her too. That's what I thought. Get dominated by my wizard. Okay, so their tier list. I mean, some things are right, some things are fine. It seems like they didn't use any of the wear feathers. They just threw them all and didn't really say why. These classes are still going to have their day in the sun. They can be overlooked compared to the rest of the classes. Alright, best Valor skills. Here we go. This is interesting.
Good doing business.
Been a fan of Werewolf in my Tax Bros setup. Everything, it's all, I like how Tax Bros is a thing now. It's like a type of, it's a build archetype. It's kind of amusing. Featherbow with counter unit in front. There are some crazy 2+ Featherbow comps. Yeah, it just like shuts enemies down. I love Legionnaires, but they aren't S tier. Featherbow is A or S. Certified hoplite enjoyer. Yeah, they're certified hoplite enjoyers. I'm sure Ock also likes to get dominated. He might. So Featherbow with counter unit in front creates a counterbot. I can see that. Bro's got that mommy issues. Well, we turned this team into something decent. Though he did not need the Carnelian, it turns out. So just go back to Golden Egg. And we'll give it back to a hard carry team. Here, have your Carnelian back. And when do you get level 30? What level are you? What level is she? I can't see. 27? Okay, she almost has her row freeze.
There in a second.
Yeah,
Go
push
on.
that.
I'll show you what I can do. I'll
Push
handle it.
that.
Ready anytime. Ease both
Push
sides.
that.
Nothing like an easy steal.
Nothing like an easy steal.
Don't even worry.
Boy, let's just pop this out.
Consider it well.
I do think it's funny that you can min-max a group of basic classes from like dying to killing and taking minimal damage. That's quite amusing. Fortress. Here, there are different skills for different sorts of situations. They can either be used to hurt the opponent, provide buffs to your own units, and so on. Alright. So, here are their top Valor skills. Fortress. Negate damage suffered by allied units. It's stage damage, right?
No hard feelings.
Negate stage damage. Regeneration. Allied units recover 50% at the end of battle. Lasts for 3 battles. Farsight. Resurrection. Royal Order. Vitalize, Valorous Order, Quick Call. Quick Call, I don't think that's good. Greater Gravity, that's more of a defensive thing. Heavy Swing, that can be situationally useful, I guess. Arrow Rain, Wild Rush, Dragoon Dive. They have some things that they're on about. Oh, they don't really talk about it much. They just kind of like say it. They don't really explain their thinking.
What do you need now?
Should try that Warlock setup. I've barely been using my Wizards. Yeah, you could run Warlock and Witch are really good for just like, so like row, stun, or freeze, and then conferral whatever you want. I need to get Thunder conferral so that we can redundantly shut down, but you could also stack it with freeze so that you get the best of both worlds. And then of course, he could Magic Pursuit, create a Mage. Activates after an enemy attacks with an active skill. Counterattack an enemy with magic. So I think he has to be hit or attacked in order to do this. So at least he can Fire Burst at the end if he sets something on fire. One cool thing about Wizard is the stun spell to set up slower units. Yeah, any kind of shutdown is good in this game.
Time to go. All right then.
Alright then.
Let's take what's ours. Won't take long.
Whatever you say.
The squad is decent now, actually.
Yes.
Have you seen the guy speedrunning TZ? He went from doing like 300 damage to killing Galerius, the 4-man squad, by moving things around and going again for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's too like easy to
If that's what
like
you
set
want,
up max the
just say the
game.
word.
It's very silly in that way.
Got it.
Fire stun seems to be a deadly combination, made effective if you have a slower unit. I mean, it's just effective on its own right, but yeah, it can work with slower teams
What is it?
in addition to being good.
I will.
I'll do
Alright, you're gonna
whatever you
support
need.
this.
I'm going. Yes. If
Much
that's
time on
what
the
you
bike?
want.
Dang, I did 44 minutes on the bike already. Jesus. It's getting to a point where it's like second nature, so I don't even notice it anymore.
Stand firm. With all swiftness. To the offensive.
Really, we don't want to do his buff. We want to do Berengaria's. Oh, and then she's not. Or no, we want to do hers. Jesus Christ. Hers is much better. I forgot she was on this team.
Easy enough.
Alright, do not do this. Alright, you do Rage of the Fairies. Let's say row with the most combatants for default. And then you should be conferring her. That blind flame conferral is a fun combo. Because it combines shutdown. I need more books, man. I need more conferrals. I could Witch Doctor, I think. Yeah, I could do this. I think that's less damage, though, because it's a hybrid attack. Oh, I could Gambler's Coin. She gets True Strike. Yeah, 30% attack is good. Back row. And Caster. To exclude... I can also do Elvin. To exclude him. So he doesn't get hit by it. So offensive order... Yeah, he offensive orders before her. I should be Raven pluming him. If I have it. I do not. Oh, I do. Yeah, get Raven plume, dude. We want to speed up the team a bit. And then for her... Lucky Coin. She doesn't need Lucky Coin except for evasion, so it's actually a waste on her. Well, no, because she can roll... It increases her crit rate. That's not true. It increases her crit rate, which is valuable. This is nice for the Lightning Shaker to switch between them. The damage is the same, though. So, I guess, alright, Lucky Coin is fine. Sniper Lens. Ideally, we replace this with Amber.
This will come in handy.
Wish we had more Elven classes. Like 2 unique classes is kind of the same, and then 2 generics. The mixed axes only being usable on Doom Knights and the staff. Stun book at the end of Elfheim, at least. Yeah, the stun book is nice. Oh, this is just sitting here. Push.
Sure.
Good.
My blade will author your demise.
You like the look of the team? Now this team, I feel like I'm just stacking S tiers in a unit.
Oh, Faye.
Tack down, no crits.
Pressure them. We will succeed.
Inspiration. No crits. Rude.
There's no escape.
Oh. The damage down prevented that from killing everything.
Not finished yet.
Death spin. Berengaria is probably overkill on a team comp with either of the elves. She should be moved off this team. She's like redundant. Same thing. Well, maybe the Virginia can be a frontline tank.
This is just the
Not even surprised.
Is that it? I'll show you what I can do. All right then.
No, my stamina. Awesome you caught there. It's awesome that you caught this. Love the look of this team. Nice seeing Elvish Fencer. Yeah, Elvish Fencer is really good. I think some people place it low, but it's definitely S tier. It can do too much to be considered below AA, I would say. If someone places it below A, they probably should understand why it's good.
I'll do whatever you need.
Objectively. It does too much to put it low. It can conferral, it can evasion tank, it has decent bulk, it can row attack for decent damage as a thing after it boosts things. The Thundercloud is whatever, but it has like a lot of other things. It also can cleanse itself from debuffs, evade attacks, give other allies the ability to evade range attacks, in addition to all its support. Oh, and it can single target Spike with stun, which is huge value for fighting dangerous enemies.
Time to go.
Time to go.
I will.
Wait, is this rain? Alright, you might as well divine rain them.
What is it?
Yeah.
I'll handle it.
I'd like to see Ren with a Dark Knight and give Virginia, take Virginia out actually, since Fencer also gives debuffs. Dodges, does a ton of cool stuff. At 20 it feels weak for damage. That just means you're not using its utility. At level 20? I mean, later on its damage can be decent.
Happy with that?
Spin to win. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Alain does not need the augur in his team. He, like, there's certain units that you should not pair them together. They're too good and do not require, like, they need utilities. Like, these two should never be in a team together, because this can board freeze, board burn, or board stun, and this can row stun, so they're kind of competing for the damage carry role. This is, however, is not a damage carry, it's like a good tank, so she could be in the same team as either. But, yeah, it's just crazy how ridiculous some of the classes get.
Hope you've made your peace.
I've got you now.
Alright, let's check out this counter build, see if it works at all. Offensive curse, so that if they do hit, it doesn't matter. Wide breaker. Oh, this stuns. That's like anti-synergy. Or no, that doesn't stun. I'm thinking of something else. We don't want him getting attacked, I think. She only counters...
And one for me.
What was that? Oh, that was like a thing. Thunderous thrust. Yeah, we want Unifi to be attacked. Sonic Shaft, so that she can do her triple counter. Maybe we remove, maybe it's a 4-man team. Alright, she should counter now.
Be healed.
The augurs, or the elves are ridiculous. Alright, that's pretty good. Yay! What the heck?
Who should I beat
It
next?
always gets you when Alain does that insane spin. Man and horse is one. Maybe the real challenge is to run only higher in generics with only Alain. I don't know, I feel like there are good generics, right? Alright, let's just spam this. It's weird you can just infinitely spam these. It's kind of trippy.
Time to go.
Like, you can just keep spamming it. Please try and fit in a cool feather shield somewhere.
What is it?
It has like some builds it can do. It has some decent things it can do, but I don't think that's...
Time to go.
It's better. Like, in PvP it seems like it has use cases. In PvE though, I don't think it's really there. Alright, let's see if this controversial, or this tier list is as controversial as the first one. Alright, that's good. So far, not really. Where Fox at least A ammo. Doom Knight is really good. I haven't felt the need to be at low HP because Vengeful Axe is really not needed. There's insanely well with Berengaria, because every attack has Affliction. Oh, what is this? Oh, let me change this to, Ooh. Oh, he needs to be speed fixed. How about a plume for you, my dude? You're gonna be a kind of pseudo Rosalind. Pseudo-land, if you will. That's better. Alright, we're getting there. Shadow Bites. better. What else could we optimize? Answer's bracelet. Does he really need to be on this? I feel like it's not helping much. I don't think it's really helping. Just run rookie egg. Somehow that's better. Alright, let's see what the matchup looks like.
I want to watch it. Raging storm.
Nice. Doesn't Warlock have a roast on? It does.
This should help.
Alright, cool. Griffin Knight will be the new Etier. Unique classes were designed to be OP.
That's what you get.
Any class that doesn't support some nuke strategy goes down. And the Maker is a bloody knife ears lover? What? Book of Grudges? The hell's he talking about? I'll just like it.
A little better at this.
Cutting down our whole row of calves is amazing. Its damage is lacking when the enemy is not only calves, which is all of endgame. I'll still like it though.
Quit wasting my time.
Doom Knight is really good. What's the deal with Doom Knight? Why are people all about Doom Knight? Some people promoting or telling me to try Doom Knight.
Time for payback.
We don't need more hard carry. All right, you. What is the deal with this thing? 79 damage. Offensive curse, and against this comp, back row. All right, prioritize back row. I guess we're getting assist band. This, I feel like I'm Forster on this, but this I feel like is not that good. What are you doing? Hearing heal, thunderous thrust, fairy heal. Immunity to damage. That's actually pretty good too. Oh, the Book of Grudges thing is a war fantasy thing, the dwarves. Oh, okay, I didn't know what you were saying there. Let's see. Named overall insane tanks like Virginia. Alain also do damage. I don't see Feather Knights as much. For their magic, gimmick defense, looks so cool. They make grudges almost suits everything. No fan of elves. Gotcha. Yeah, I had no idea what that was. What do you meant by that? I was like, what does that mean? Book of Grudges. What is this guy doing? I think we're just taking chip damage here from assists. I want to say that's what's happening. They have 2 assists, so very likely that is what's happening. Ooh, Jesus Christ, these assists are getting out of control. Oh my god, dude. Offensive curse. Yeah, we immediately like crippled their backline. Spin to win. Oh, he wide breakers. Fence down. I need to change him off of that. I don't think it's that good. I mean, against single target, obviously it's terrible. Should be doing something cheaper. There feels to be an insane amount of depth in the game. Nice. Do you get some meme teams though? Yeah, I can do that. Doom Knight's really good. Doom Knight is the gladiator of cavalry, and people love their gladiators. Is it actually good though? Like, is it competitive?
Hey,
We did it!
we're stronger.
Rage.
Keep it up, everyone.
Is it actually like valuable, or is it just like fun to use? Oh, I haven't given her anything. I'm just like, here you go. Here, have level up a bit or something. Get on Lapis. Use this optimally. Better. What else can you do? What else do we want? Evade, maybe? Now, does this function before I get hits only? I guess that's the question, right? Hit the like button. Thank you, El Realist. I appreciate that. Charm of Warding. She could Magic Barrier. Why not? Can you Magic Barrier? I might make a guide. Oh, you can. I might make a guide on all the things Shaman can do that are not just debuffing. Because that would be useful to know. Because it can do more than just debuffing. As like Flame Curse.
I'll make it quick.
I'll do it. I'll be the guy. I'll become the Shaman guy.
I didn't
The
have
Druid
a
guy,
choice.
rather.
Time for payback.
Got you now.
Got a knife with you?
Here to help.
Oh, I suppose I could do this. Oh wait, that's not
I'll
what we
make
want.
it quick.
I'm right here.
Yeah, we'll get them chip XP.
See ya. Go on. There in a second.
Spit it out already.
Kill.
Don't even worry.
These assists are brutal in this difficulty, actually.
Shouldn't have let
They
it
do a
go.
ton of damage. Not sure about rank ladder, but toughness strats with Doom Knight is kind of sweeping rounds. Yeah, I haven't really done too much PvP.
I'll cut you in two.
Here to help.
Alright, let's check this. Oh, I think he's stunning the front now. I changed it to one or the other. Yeah, Familiar Choker is good. I wish they could Conferral. If Shaman could Conferral, especially early, that would bump up Shaman and Druid into S. Because Conferral is just really powerful. In PvE. Oh, we'll just assume we're playing. Druid could Defensive Curse. That's a Lind. Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, Defensive Curse for the board nuke is good for the front line. The front row usually is what tanks. Because it's classes with higher HP. No, they hit a 21. We need more evasion tanking
This should help.
on our Gamel. He just has one evasion item, so he gets hit.
Good doing business.
Though we are in
I need to stop for a bit.
Well, yep.
that.
Say the word.
Let's take what's ours.
Take that out.
Won't take long.
We can just res.
More.
We can just res in the rain.
Made your peace.
The rain is OP. Part 1.
No hard feelings.
How's it going, bonk? You know what? I haven't given you a bonk in a while. Hold on, let me do that. View, where's soundboard? Docs, soundboard. That's not it. Docs, soundboard.
I broke your bonk.
I broke your bonk.
Needed a spoink.
Need a dispenser. Here, let's listen to this. This is how you play Scout in TF2.
I broke your stupid crap, moron.
Wait, where is it? Where is it? I just saw it. I changed the size so it moved the buttons around.
I eat your sandwiches. I eat them up.
We have that. Where's dispenser?
Need a dispenser here. Need a dispenser here.
I need to spam that. I always spam that when I play Scout, especially if there's an engineer. And I hit him with the bat the whole time so that he knows I'm a Scout. Do classes do more damage if in front, like Sellsword, for example? Is it doing more damage? No, the position doesn't change your damage.
I didn't have
You passed out last stream. You broke me. Damage-wise, it does not matter. Yeah, it doesn't change damage. My mind was blown when I saw a dodge tank for Hoplite. Use the Mirage Great Shield for 50 evasion, double lucky, and 2 evasion items. Suddenly Hoplite is an evasion tank. That is true, you could do that, but unfortunately it still lacks damage and is just worse than other things that also do that. But it is technically possible with Mirage Shield. So if you really need to, you can make him fast. Evasion-wise, at least. Griffin going max HP with unguardable True Strike Fatal Dive is really funny
no
strat.
hard feelings. Let's take what's ours.
Fatal Dive, you say?
Won't take long. Made it.
I like having 2 thieves now. Row positioning matters since, unless enemies have range attacks, front rows always hit. Yeah, it matters in terms of not getting hit or optimizing who gets hit.
Spit it out already.
Oof, that's actually a good enemy group. We'll see what we can do.
Time for payback.
Just switch. I love having mitigation tanks and avoid tanks because often just switching their positions is the difference between taking a lot of damage and no damage. It's very silly. Ice Conferral. Actually, that's not bad. It disables their tank. But Alain needs to be able to get through to sweep. Oh, all buffs are moved. Mr. Conferral, her.
You might learn.
Ice Conferral. That was a waste for sure, but... Enrage.
It's all on you.
Focus sight. Face smash. Oh, I lost my spot heal. Oh, so close to dying. Woo! I need like a spot heal or something. That's pretty big value. Just one shots a guy. Dang, dude. She almost killed there. Toxic throw. Wind arrow. 15. Clean edge. Not bad.
I'll freeze you.
Clutch dodge on Alain there. Oh yeah, then this combo
Stay safe.
is very stupid.
Just getting started. A little bit of tricorn pride for you.
Active steel. Nice. Apparently this is bugged right now.
Yeah.
Someone was saying that.
Yeah? Won't take long.
Whatever you say. Don't even worry.
Who would you say is best waifu for Alain? Objectively or just for fun?
Ready anytime.
Alright, why are you just sitting
I'll
here?
show you what I
You
can
can push
do.
center.
I will.
I will. Alright, you can push back because he's about to move down here.
Got it.
Go on.
Eh, you might as well run back too. Gamel's squad has this. We're very proud of them. Or do they? Yeah, they should.
Yep.
Yep. It's an evasion tank.
Your name on it. Better and better.
His cousin, duh.
You say. Don't even worry.
For the stats and the strats, probably one of the board nukers or some big row attacker. Just to give them plus like stats.
You.
We can watch this just to look at the enemies. How's it going, Tricky?
Hey, I want to watch you. Thunder.
I was playing my own copy, so I wasn't up for a while. Nice. You don't want to get spoilers, or you're just playing the game? You don't want to hear me
You missed.
using Gamble in the background. Quick healing as well. Burning these enemy bastards. Incapacitated burn is so funny.
Wait! Woohoo!
Glad that's over.
They're popping off.
Wasting my time.
Pretty well. Going pretty well. Looks like that's all the enemies. Accursed worms. Yeah, this run, unfortunately, we need to balance some things. It's so weird that Gamble's like the only dude you can't execute. Meanwhile, there's characters who basically done nothing bad. You can straight up cut down. True. Yeah, he like straight up slaughtered the town guard and stole a bunch of things. But he has to be redeemed. But the one archer guy
Well,
who just took Sharon prisoner has to be slaughtered.
yes.
Here, hop in
I'm
this.
going.
Or does he? Oh, he doesn't move.
Time to go.
Time to go.
Oh,
Alright, whoever gets there first gets the
Say the
kill.
word.
Oh, she doesn't have it.
Let's take what's ours.
Valorless? Yeah, we have... Alright, so no Valor skills, no items. All mounted classes are banned outside of Alain, but he's not allowed to be party leader. That's for mobility purposes and for nerfing crazy abilities. What else? If a unit hits 0 stamina, they have to immediately rest, so you can't just 0 stamina, like, wipe out enemies, which creates tense positions. Black Market banned, Black Market banned, Coliseum Shop banned, and Angel Shop are banned. I'd like to see how Elven Fencer functions. Alright.
I've arrived.
Alright, I'll show you. This one... hold on, let me give him an actual build. I just got him, so he's not set up yet. Usually I have them on a conferral, so they're like a utility damage class. They can deal some damage, they can evade tank. You usually want them on like a scarf. Let me see. Should have a scarf. I keep buying scarves, yeah. You always want them on a scarf so they passive evade. They can do things like Gambler's Coin a buff. They can Tome Conferral a buff. They can do... I don't do this. They can do this. It's not terrible, but I prefer this. Single target attack stun, and then later on they get a row attack that does decent damage. Grants the user the ability to evade one attack. And they can do this after they buff, too. So they do a lot. They're like a combo piece. They're really good with board nukes. So right now he's Gambler Coining her. Eventually she's going to drop Lucky Coin for Evade plus 30 Scarf, or just not even run evasion. And just use Amber Sniper Lens with passive point increase. And just go for board nuke with crits and stun or burn or freeze based on the situation. She gets damage boosted from this. This also damage boosts. So it's like a 2-thing combo. Now theoretically, I could run him frontline as an evasion tank and then run an Elven Archer and Mystic Conferral her with an active ability, and then Gambler's... Ooh, that's pretty disgusting. Gambler's Coin plus Mystic Conferral for the nuke. That would be huge damage, actually. With the Amber Lens, so it's a guaranteed crit. So you'd be 50 plus 50 magic potency from Mystic Conferral, which is active, not in response to her using the attack. Have you ever cheesed bosses with Rosalind? Well, we've cheesed the arena with Rosalind. We've cheesed the entire game with Rosalind. I think she's like one of the best units in the game right now.
My blade will author your demise.
All right, let's show. In this team comp, we have Overkill. We do not need Berengaria in this team. We already have a board nuke, so she could be moved to something else. Once FE4 remake comes out, we'll be practically playing UO2. Did I just hear you say Amber Lancer? Maybe. There's an Amber Lens. At the start of battle, stun bosses, stay on to their own start of battle skills. Yeah, she can do that too. Row barrier. Sometimes it gets barriered. It's fine though. Defensive order. Elemental roar inspiration. She's low percent crit, but once we get her on Amber Lens, she's gonna be insane. She killed the boss. She just outright killed the boss. Yeah.
Not finished yet.
Debuff immunity, huh? His little pursuit. So this is fighting into a team that kind of counters it, and it still destroys them. Like, it still destroys the team. It basically is uncounterable. My main Gailey here, dead, lol. Buffs removed. Have you tried Dark Knight setup? I have not. I'll look at a Dark Knight really quick. Just to see what they could pull off. I think they can be viable. Maybe they're like A or B tier. Gailey did nothing wrong. Didn't he like burn down a forest in front of us? We're getting mad gold. And I'm not even doing gold farming or anything. Oh yeah, I also banned auxiliary battles completely, including their rewards. So I don't even do them at all.
Feckless swine! You dare betray me!
He did nothing wrong. Feckless swine! He's immediately being a dick. That's the best part. He did nothing wrong. Save your progress. Very well. Ooh, you know what I want to check out? Unicorn Overlord Reddit tier list. Let's see, official Mo Gamerman. Who's Mo Gamerman? Is this early game? This looks like early game. 21 days ago. Jesus Christ, I don't care about that. 21 days ago? Does no one? Oh, here we go. After beating Mercenary, or after beating Expert. Here we go. Let's look at someone's tier list. This is for Expert, though. Unit can carry a squad. Okay. Do they have Oaklease? Or no, they have the Ranger Bow in S. Dang, they have a lot of things in S. They have Sellsword in S, Malia in S, Bernice. Oh, they did characters. This unit is usable. Oh, they did actual units too. It's not as interesting, really. I'd prefer the classes. There's really not really tier list. Here we go. True ZENOIRAN tier list. Unicorn Overlord. 30 Divine Shards for Monica. Monica's a good unit, though. I actually don't mind getting an early Radiant Knight. Dang, they put the Elven Fencers in D tier. They must not know how to use them. Amalia in B. Berengaria in C tier? Oh, man. This tier list has some trouble. Dude, I don't care who you are in this game or how you're playing. Berengaria is like one of the most obvious S tier characters in the game. She has a row stun that's accurate that costs 1 AP and does bonus damage versus afflicted. That's so overtuned. Let's see who else is obviously egregious. Oh, did they put Eltolind in C tier? They put Rosalind in A. They put her above Liza. That's suspect as hell. Chloe and Travis are better than Eltolind. Or Rosalind, sorry. And Eltolind. I appreciate your tier list for True Zen, because you take time to go over the Valor skills and the Wise. Thank you for checking it out. I appreciate that comment. Or that, appreciation, we'll say. I appreciate your appreciation. Woohoo! Woohoo. I'll give you a woohoo for good measure. I think Berengaria moves to this team, maybe. No, it has no... Actually, no, there's combo with this team. She'll have a better home on a crowd control team. She's kind of, like, redundant here. Maybe I get another Thief. Maybe this team grabs a Thief for frontline. Or maybe we just steal Unifi from this team. And the enemies attack her stupidly. Then we get counterattack. Well, we don't need counterattacks for free because we already have so much... We have Board Nuke. We don't even need it. So who do we want? You know what? People love this unit. I'm going to put her on Mirage Shield in the front for fun. I don't think she's a real combo piece, though. She doesn't really do anything other things don't also do. But, well, actually, no. What do we want? We have 2 buff units. We need more damage. We actually need damage. We'll put her back on this. We need damage. Where is she? Eliza. Where are you, dude? Where are you? We need like another thing. Where is Liza? Am I missing her? Why am I feel like she's underneath chat. There she is. It's usually underneath chat. Clive. They put Clive in S. I think that's fine. Interesting. Joseph carries you through Corny and establishes very good jumping off points. So he deserves S for that? I don't think he carries you in Cornea. I continue to regret making this tier maker. Why is that? None of the lists I've seen make sense. What? None of the lists I've seen make sense. Alright, so at least he regrets it. Why are you playing the stream overlay on the game? That's a good point, actually. Well, it's so that I can read chat, honestly. I like chat being on the same screen, so it's my own thing. It's my own issue to deal with, really. Do you know that Joseph is a late bloomer? Is he? Is Paladin even good though? I feel like it's mid. I don't know what it does. That's useful. Oh, let me look at these shops really quick.
May fortune bring what
Offensive
you
ring, druid
seek,
robes.
quality wares.
Oh, activates after the user is debuffed. Because all units have the same stats and same class, they had to give Joseph insane stat increase late game. Tiering the tier list. Does he get insane stats late game? Because he falls off middle game. But Paladin itself kind of sucks. It seems like Paladin is just bad Sainted Knight. And Sainted Knight just has better utility. Because it's not trying to do damage, it just has better support. Let's grab some of this stuff. Oh, it's the miner. He mines. He's a miner and a crafter. Let's map a little bit. It's like a thing you do in Guild Wars 1 where you get like, I like Joseph to keep him viable. I'd give him all miracle fruits. So he continues to be 6 to 10 levels above everyone else. It's one way to do it. Keep him OP, I guess. That's what I think too. I just do Sainted Knight. Yeah. We'll go over the skills in a second too. To like go over the reason why. It basically just hard negates magic from the enemy side if anything gets through. And also has a really good passive. Or leader effect rather.
May fortune
I already checked this one. My Sainted Knights, the Runic hits hard. Yeah, you can run it on Runic. Runic is a good weapon for it. It does have really high magic attack. It is single hit though.
May fortune bring what you
I should have clarified. Most single hit damage. If you do single hit damage, it can be valuable for cleanup. But like compared to like these row attacks and all this other stuff. Can I post a game fact link? I don't think you can post links on these, and I don't think I can change that. I think YouTube defaults does not allow it in stream. Or actually, the main reason, even if it does, I would have it disabled because of the bots. If the bots get in, they like to post links to things, so that's, I think maybe I did disable links. You can just explain it or like summarize it if you want, that's fine. It shows Joseph insane late game growths. That's definitely interesting that he has late game growth that's above like normal. Because he does seem to have lower stats. Yeah, it's like an anti-bot thing. Because those stupid sex bots will post things that are very annoying. They'll be like, oh my god, me and the girls are just hot and we need you to look at us and give us money. I heard you uninstalled Dragon's Dogma 2. What happened? A lot of things happened. The main thing is that it's laggy. Even on the lowest settings. On my computer is like a mid-range that maxes out most games or runs most games on high settings. But most people, like someone in chat said they had a 4080. And yes, performance issues, DRM, microtransactions, and also, I don't know why no one's talking about this, the gameplay sucks. It's janky movement, combat is boring, so many other games have done action games with exploration so much better, just play Elden Ring or Dark Souls. It's just not worth it. Combat's very minimalistic and kind of stale from what I've experienced in it, and it's janky as hell, so I can't recommend that game at all. And also, you know, you have to pay to delete save files, you have to pay to change your character. Real money, by the way. You have to pay real money to change your character. In case people are wondering, Joseph, the topic is called, in case people are wondering, Joseph is good, but a late bloomer. Interesting. So you have to let him cook, in other words. He gets like +5 or 4 attack in his last couple level ups.
No surprise there.
No surprise there. Alright, let's try this new squad.
How about a little fun? Whatever you say.
Alright, that's good. Immediately kill. You have to pay to change character. You do. Exactly. Yes. Yes, I cannot support a game that even on principle I will not support a game that has that in it. That's abysmal. You have to pay to delete save files. Ooh, that's not good. All right, this team, what do they want? What do they want? What do you need? What do you want? You could run Chloe, I guess. Maybe frontline. What does she do? Keen Call. He's gamblering. Limited. I think Keen Call is also limited. Yeah, Keen Call is also limited. Do we really need Chloe, though? This guy can avoid tank on the front line. He currently is not doing that, though. We need, like, a front line avoid tank. I guess she kind of does that. Maybe we need another thief. Is there another thief? I need something else, maybe to be a party leader. I don't really know what this group wants. I can try the lion for fun, even though he'll probably never... Well, he has wide counter. Yeah, whatever. Be a thing. Be a lion. I don't know. Do what you gotta do, man. Accuracy plus 20. That's the best part about his kit. Accuracy plus 20. Here, have a sapphire. I'm giving him good stuff. Have a sapphire. That axe, kind of junky. I'd rather you have something better. Not of ruin. Interesting. Yeah, use that. That is so much better for his kit. Jesus Christ. And then for this... Wait, what is this? Mounting charge? Just wide smash, man. Just keep it simple. Just smash them in a wide way. All up now. I like wide counter. That's kind of neat. Wide counter. Let's give him durability, maybe. I don't have the durability thing. Magic attack. Max HP. Heroes. Oh, I'm sitting on Heroes medallion. I'm just sitting on this. Like, just whatever. Hero. Oh, this could be good. Actually. This heals him in advance. Interesting, to give him that potency back. Berserk. Activates for attacking with active skill. Just wide counter. I don't even care, man. Just wide counter. What is this on? Own HP? Sure. 50% or more HP. Yeah, that's fine. And then bulk up otherwise. We'll try running the lion for fun, I guess. I think that team doesn't need it, but he's in there now.
What is it?
Yeah, let's give him some accuracy. Some accuracy, really.
All right then.
All right then. I do need to change that one party leader. Or maybe I don't. They can siphon XP off of combats.
I didn't have a choice.
The lion is basically a gladiator. Yeah. Well, thanks for the heads up. The game is dead to me now. Bulk up is a self heal. Yeah.
Time for pay.
You have my sword.
You have my sword. You run gladiators with druid.
Hard feelings.
He's a placeholder frontliner for a hard carry team. He's probably redundant once this team's fully built. But for now, he'll just be in there for fun. Who wants... Here, have a golden egg for no reason. What wants that crazy item? Maybe you do. Does he need it, though? I don't think so. Who? Maybe Berengaria. Yeah, let's give it to... she has one passive. Let's give her... This is a fantastic item for her, obviously. Well, really for anyone who's a physical attacker. Just a really good item. And then this could be that. Now she's max passive point. And then what else can she do? I want to try Blade Dancer just to see what it does. Where is it? It's like up here somewhere. She already pursuits for free if they're afflicted, which is pretty crazy. Oh, do I not have it? Because it's like, do I not have it in this playthrough? Or maybe I passed it. Clear sights, we have amulets, 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 amulets. Nimble fighter. Evading an attack. Interesting. Thief Mantle's interesting on her. Hell yeah. Just, alright, let's try this. Now, does she do this correctly, though? Will she evade correctly? That's what I want to know. We need to get her on her better weapon, too, on the
Well,
+5 stat attacks.
don't even worry.
Let's take what's ours.
Start killing these things in the woods. We don't want to deal with these, like, ninja assists.
My strength is with you.
I still have your Amalia on the bench.
I didn't have a choice.
Oh, just for balance purposes? Yeah, it does feel weird using a level 40 unit that stomps everything. Oh, there's traps. They fall deeper into my web. I don't think that's what's happened.
Time for payback.
Avoid tank Ren. Yeah, I want to see how her evasion works, if it evades just before she would get hit. Because I don't want her to waste all of her passive points.
I'll cut you in two.
You have my soul.
Alright, let's see what happens. We'll get a feel for it. We just hit each other with magic spam.
At least try.
You'll be okay. Ha!
Ha!
Quite.
Yeah!
Gonna get dark.
Dang, dude.
Finished yet.
56 crit. You've activated my trap card.
I'm unstoppable.
Clouds above.
I don't even think she's gonna get a hit with this team comp. We stun all their offense. And she also heals on this, which is crazy. Killing chain.
Regrettable.
Heavy smash. Easy. Heal. Heal! Death spin.
Not bad.
Not bad. Killing shade. Alright.
That's what you get.
All for the sake of my...
Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
Poor excuse for a soldier.
That's right. You can't just win, you must also trash talk
My
them.
strength is with you.
Okay, so this is just a bad matchup
I'm not worried.
because of the flyer. But we could get like sniper lenses and stuff as we go further on.
Shall never escape.
I'll have you back soon, Rylanor. I'll strike first.
I should have focused on back. Or no, I would have row barriered, I think.
Press on.
Take haste. Come.
They really want to protect that guy. It didn't even matter. The poor dude. Yeah, it's almost redundant to run other damage with her. She just wants more utility. Oh, hell yeah, dude, wide pursuit. Here we go. Now we're getting online. Jesus, it's such a, and that's not even with guaranteed crits either. With guaranteed crits, it usually kills everything it hits. It's quite absurd.
Forgive me for what I've done. I've allowed myself to be bridled like a horse, but more than that.
Stand, Rylanor.
All right, cool. Maybe I run her with that team. Or no, we want an Elven Archer to manually conferral her, and then we can Gambler's Coin. So, manual Mystic Conferral, and by manual I mean active Mystic Conferral. Gambler's Coin for the extra crit damage, and then she uses Amber Lens. Would there be a lot of difference with Eltolind? Eltolind is more defensive and more heal-oriented, but she can produce kind of similar results.
May fortune bring what you seek.
Nice,
among my quality
with these
wares.
plumes.
A fine choice.
Charge attack. We don't want charge attacks in this playthrough. We don't have impetus, so it's not quick. So here's the major difference between them. I'll just like go over it really quick. So her opening move softens targets and stuns targets, and very often will stun key things, preventing the combo from going off, or waste key abilities that would prevent the combo from going off, or like kind of help like reduce its effects. And then she also gets bonus damage, so she scales her own potential, gets a ton of buffs from everyone, and then kills the entire board. Whereas with Eltolind, she, when she gets it, can heal, grants a buff that negates a single debuff, and summons a fairy, and then board nuke. So she has less damage objectively, even though their attacks are similar. Their stat difference, you have defensive precise versus offensive, which is literally what you want. So she's basically perfect out of the box, whereas with Eltolind, you might want to hand mirror her to be offensive, so that she gets more damage. But beyond that, one of them is just more damaging, the other one's more supporting. They're both S tiers easily. They both can cure heal to spot heal and remove conditions, which is very nice in response, because it's a damage nuke that can spot heal, which is really good. She has higher strength, that's Luna's higher magic. Yeah, it scales from both, so it's good on both. One's more aggressive, one's more defensive, but they both have access to the same board nuke. She's a good hand mirror target, and Rosalind does not need hand mirror at all. She's just insane. Oh yeah, we can do this now. I see you found a monument. Simply show me them, and I will use a key. A guard, They seem to be protecting these lands. That's not good. Oh dang, we're getting bodied here. Really? Here, let me see. Alright, where's the Eltolind, or the Rosalind group? What are you using this on? Row with the most combatants. Try back row. Okay. Oh, what do they do? Let me look at what they do. So if I stun the back row, and then what? Well, what's the combo? Surprising a little bit. Now a lot of these are level 20, so they are significantly over leveled relative to us. But I could also conferral. I could try. Oh, I need Thunderous Conferral too. That's really good. Try Frostbrand Tome. Okay. They have a lot of heals, so I have to kill the healers immediately. Alright, so the board nuke, it doesn't look like it's killing. Lucky coin. I don't necessarily need lucky coin. Just simulate it. I want to see if I can solve it first. Now, he doesn't do anything here, except for some damage. We're definitely not killing. It looks like they catch heals. So we need something better. Pursuit. These three are suspect. Or these two mostly. These two I think are perfectly fine. He's missing his board attack too, so that's not helping. Wait, I saw an old comment of Titanium Legman on one of your engaged vids. Wait, what did he say? Where was it at? Let's battle. Let's just see what happens. Oh, we just deal no damage.
No stopping us. One more push. Shield yourselves.
Oh, they attack fast. So they just kill our front line.
Victory.
Elemental Roar. This must just, maybe it's just a damage issue. We just don't deal enough damage. Need the crit boost, maybe. Yeah. I saw his name pop up a few times in your YouTube guide. Really? I even replied? Huh. Yeah, I think we're just outstatted here. We're dealing like chip damage. We're dealing no damage. Now this group is mostly higher level. Triple Knight OP. It's just like what they said on that game rant guide. The Triple Knight. Yeah, the damage isn't bad. They're just really tanky. And then our tank is getting one shot on the opening move, so that's not ideal. Sanguine. I feel like I would have bought Thunderous. Triple Knight is insane. If it's supported, I could see it being good. It's just Leaf Approach. Okay. They do triple damage back. They can scale each other's damage. Yeah, Griffin is banned all mounts for fun. Oh, it's all good. It's a weird... There's a lot of rules, so it's hard to keep track of them all sometimes. But then this lady, she's like, hey. Hey, you can't be here. We're here, and we want to fight you. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab some of these towns. I think Thunderous can furls in one of these towns. Oh yeah, I can put a molly on Wide Pursuit. I was gonna try Super Wide Pursuit. I was checking if Werewolf attack buff stacks. Sadly does not. Unfortunate. Unfortunately, this only works against guard. So we want a great sword. Did I get the... I did. Passive point +1. Super tax bros is legal. Did you see my cash though? I'm up 400k. I don't think it's needed. Like I could do it. It just doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Alright, I need to get my passive points from this. Okay, here's the winning ticket, dude. Then we drop this. Here we go. This is the winning build. I don't know why I didn't think to do this. This is super obvious now. And then we do Wide Pursuits. And then we do the earrings. For 40% damage, baby! Look at those. Hell yes. This is the build! We figured it out! We've cracked the code. However, if there's something that gives more damage, that gives passive point, we would want to replace with that. I don't think I have one yet. Oh, I do have one! Give me that shit. Crit -20. Yeah, whatever. -20. He should not be using... Or no, he's going to be Amber Lensing. He can do whatever he wants, really. He should be on Greatsword. Look at this. Oh yeah, and then I can replace this with the follow... Oh no, I can't replace this with the follow-up weapon. But it's a difference of 20 versus... You know, it's +20 versus +40. 40's better. Alright, this is the build. Knit -10. Maybe a better shield. Maybe this. I don't think that she really needs this. I'll give her a different shield. I'll put her on anti-stun. Let's see. Anti-stun shield, freeze immunity, that's fine. Okay, cool. We have a build. That's not bad. Crit rate. So no negative effect from shield. And then crit rate -20 is fine. I'm happy to see... I'm happy... Oh wait, what did he say? Oh. Titanium Legman on your favoritism is a bad argument, vid. I quote, "Man, I'm happy to see you say this, dude. I've gotten so much pushback in my own videos and streams about this very concept, especially as I've been trying some unpopular builds and such." I think I didn't know he was a YouTuber when I read that or I responded to it. Not that it changes anything. I think I just gave him a response. So I was like, oh, cool, or whatever. But up very strong. Gonna have to do my... or that wind up.
No surprise there. Go on. There in a second.
Yeah, sometimes I forget who comments on my vids and stuff.
Whatever you say.
They probably have a trap in here. We're gonna assume they don't. I know they do though.
Bow strung.
Alright, just get in there.
Got it.
Go, go, go. Go team.
Hope you've made your peace.
Got a knife with your name on it.
You're mine.
Is it the magic assist? They should duke it out. No, we're not fighting. Daily reminder that I'm flat man. Thank you for the reminder, Mario. I'll give you a woohoo. Yeah, the magic assist is kind of oppressive.
Your strength failed. You're gonna pay.
Nice, dude.
Got him.
Got him.
We did it.
We need something durable in the front line in this team
Let's take what's ours.
that actually does something instead of just dying to assist.
Going there now.
Yeah?
Which is what the one dude did.
Let's take what's ours.
Just died to assists.
Won't take long.
Oh, nice. They don't have traps in the woods.
I'll cut you in two.
I'll cut you in two. Wait, how though? You have a little knife. How's he gonna do that? He's not Guts from Berserk.
You're blind.
Better heal up.
Not a chance.
Gonna have to do my own video as well since there's so many people who don't seem to understand Engage. It's all about choosing which units you're gonna use and making them strong. That is mostly true about Engage. Because there's so much like min-maxing that even units with like a natural advantage can still be like outpaced.
Don't even worry.
That's it.
Got you now.
Nice.
Who should I beat next? Ready anytime. Easy. My arrows never miss.
Alright, let's see her combos. Offensive curse and the wrong thing. That's my bad.
By my spear. Be healed.
Dang, they can block a counterattack? That's weird.
Your strength failed. You're gonna pay.
Squirm.
Alright. You replied with very true. Okay. Nice.
Bow strung.
Fight! Attack!
Yeah? Sure.
Oh, they got a sneaky boy.
Time for payback.
I've got you now.
47 damage. That's a suspicious amount of damage. There we go. Let's actually debuff the correct target.
Ever weaker.
So what do you define as an investment target? I feel like Kagetsu and Marin are not immediately like they can be made to one round easily, but I feel like they still want all the things that other units also want to meet benchmarks. I think Ivy also does. Pandreo, I feel like is like the only natural killer in the game with minimal investment that can pop off. Same thing with Hort, but on the right emblem. So like Hort on her base class plus the well, on her default class, not her base class. On her default class with like Celica, for example, can just be like a bonded shield target with no investment. Oh, he was talking about they have higher base stats than the norm. But can they actually get the results and hit benchmarks faster than these other units with the same level of kills fed to them and so on? Because I feel like people focus on their bases, but not the actual where the rubber meets the road of they need just as much as most units to get online. For example, I'm running a Marin with Noatin +5 on Griffin Knights, on a physical Griffin, and with Noatin +5 and Axe Power 3, or even Axe Power 4, she's struggling to one-round most things. So it's like, how good are their bases really? Because she still wants like some serious damage fixing, and she still struggles to one-round most targets. So I don't know that they're as good as people claim they are. I feel like they need more help than most are willing to admit. But because their bases are good, it's like, oh, well, they're obviously really good. And I think the Divorced and Homeless run also kind of sheds some light on that. Like Kagetsu on Swordmaster needs 2 energy drops and random crits to one-round anything of the things that he can one-round. So it seems like it's not... Griffin is kind of low strength. I mean, it is, but if her bases were truly so good, shouldn't she be able to one-round with a 21 might weapon and Axe Power 4? If she was truly so good, she would be able to pull that off, I feel. And even outside of that, like, Levin Sword is way better than Kagetsu or Marin, and neither one of them can run it very well. And Marin has a hard time getting onto Mage Knight because of tome proficiency availability. So I feel like they're just, like, overvalued significantly. Because, like, Kagetsu can't even 1-2 range. Like, if you want to bonded shield him, he can't even 1-2 range and kill. So, like, how good is he really? Now, for LTCing the game and playing fast or whatever, that's a completely different thing. If we're just playing at, like, an average pace, these units are not really much better than other things. As Griffin, her stats are worse than other units as warriors.
Got a knife with your name on it.
So the idea for that build was I was trying to leverage like Cantor and Marin's bases. 21 base might though, like it shouldn't even matter. 21 might, that's what Noatin +5 is. That's absurd. I wanted the flight and the Cantor and then the speed fixing from Griffin. Now I would probably have to run her on more damage fixing, but if I were to demo a build of Marin doing well, people have a positive opinion of Marin, so they would think there's nothing wrong with it and it's great. But if I were to do something similar with other units, it would get like pushback, or typically it gets like some level of pushback, and there'll be claims of overinvestment or whatever, or stat boosters used. Have you seen Warrior's base stats? Yeah, Warrior is a pretty OP class. It can't really 1-2 range that well though, compared to other things. At least not as consistently as other things, unless you're doing that leaf build, but that's really the one thing. Restore major HP to all allies. Who can use this? Interesting. Removes all of target's debuffs. Oh, it's a charge though. That could be good for post-battle, I suppose. Feels like people have gotten into, gotten too much meta gaming brain rot. Anyone making their etier good against pushback of people claiming stat boosters? One thing I really dislike about Engage is how you cannot turn off DLC goodies. Yeah, that's a problem. So you're gonna judge me using all my dues on Lex? That way I can in fact leave it to him. That's fine. Forgetting that these games often allow anyone to make anyone useful if you insist. So basically, you're using a Noatan +1 because of the -5 class. That's true, but it also has, it doesn't need speed fixed. So we're moving speed, we're moving damage into speed in this case. And we're trying to lean into an absurdly high might weapon, which should one-round things, really. What is this? I'll do this really quick. We'll do a bunch of these. Alright, let me preheat my oven, too. I have to make some chicken tendies. The chicken tendies.
You make a habit of watching people from the bushes?
Alright, the oven is preheating. Marin has high speed, but her base strength is the same as base level Amber. Air fry them, that's the way to go. I don't have an air fryer, unfortunately. Was there not a whole thing in LTC and related community, SOV, where people shouted at people who recommended Bowie in the meta for it changed, and now he's regarded as one of the better options? Yeah, that's what happens. People get emotionally invested in... Wait, what is this chick all about? They get emotionally invested in opinions, especially ones that are like of a consensus, and then they start treating people poorly as a result of having a difference in opinion, which is a very stupid way of approaching things. Because if someone has different, like a different take than you, and it's rooted in something that's measurable, maybe see what they have to say. Maybe check out what they're up to, because they might be onto something. Even if they're wrong, it might lead you to a better idea anyways. Even if they have no idea what they're talking about or they're completely off, objectively. It still could be worthwhile to hear out, if it makes sense. Now obviously some people have takes where they just like a unit. They're like, you know, X unit is the best for reasons that don't add up measurably. So Griffin Marin sounds like overkill speed compared to Wyvern. Possibly. Possibly. Wyvern would be a little bit better. I wanted her to be like an avoid tank as well. Why do you dumb shame me all the time? What? No, I don't. What are you talking about? I dumb shame you.
I'll make it quick.
I restarted my TZ run not understanding the whole permadeath mechanic. Lex and Chloe went down hard 23 minutes into first playthrough. I was like, welp, I'm trying this again.
Not scared of you.
Hope you've made your...
Got a knife.
Yeah, the permadeath, as long as you have the Corn Ash, you can just res dudes. It's weird. It's not true permadeath for some reason. How's it going, Choopy? Everyone watch Choopy's new video. Alright? It's really well edited. He has S tier editing. It's really funny, it's really interesting. He covers an obscure game that's pretty cool, that most people probably haven't played, but should. And it actually seems like a really cool strategy game. I actually might play it now that I've seen that. Like the thin horse and all that stuff. I actually might play it for the hell of it. Just because we're gonna be waiting a long time for the next Fire Emblem, but everyone watch his video. Not right now, after the stream, obviously, or whenever, but it's really good. He made a video on Bearwork Saga. Anna Tiered. Slashing more than just prices. Alright, he agrees as well. You might like it. Oh, the thumbnail is crazy too, and then I realized it was a Corridor Digital reference, and I was like, oh, okay. No, there's nothing wrong with the thumbnail, but I'm surprised you're allowed to make that a thumbnail on YouTube. Oh my god, dude. Not even just you, with the Corridor Digital one as well, where it's like realistic.
Sure.
I swear if a smaller channel did that, you could get in trouble, but I don't know.
Ready anytime.
It's weird that you're allowed to show that. That's crazy. Isn't that like gore basically? Or because it's a laser it doesn't count? I think that's it. Maybe because it's a laser and not like a real thing.
I'll make it
Like even Corridor Digital, I was surprised that that was allowed to be a thumbnail when they made it.
time for pay.
Got a knife with your name on it.
It's kind of wild. So I feel like I've been censored before by YouTube. You were surprised too. Yeah, I know. It's like, well, how the hell can you get away with that as a thumbnail? Dude, I had a thumbnail taken down, but since they got away, yeah, if they can get away with it, just go for it. But I had a thumbnail taken down that was literally just a character. It was like a Skyrim mod or whatever. It just was Dragon's Crown Sorceress outfit standing there, not in like a provocative pose, and they were like, this is too sexualized. I was like, all right, I guess it's too sexualized. And then like 5 minutes later, there was a video of like a real woman in like a bikini bending over and had 1 million views. I was like, okay, I see what's going on here. I figured it'd be okay and added some pixelation just in case. Yeah, pixelation helps too
Not scared of you.
for the censorship, but yeah. The intro was great too. I love the intro. That was really funny with all the games coming in and the little stick dudes. The stick dude segment was pretty, it almost seemed like a cartoon show at times. It's kind of crazy, even though they're just like static stick dudes. I feel like that'd be an interesting thing. Now obviously you'd have to get animators. They'll make like some animated Choopy show or something, but yeah, YouTube bias. If you have millions of subs, you can get away with stuff, but if you're not, if you're a small fry like me, you can't. I'm just a little boy. I did hit 13k subs recently though, so I'm pretty happy about that. Anime is for kids, no suggestive stuff allowed. Meanwhile, this entire game it's just like overly sexualized everything everywhere all the time. Well, so far I haven't been hit on any of the thumbnails for Unicorn Overlord. Real life, you can do whatever. Yeah, I know. It's kind of silly. Yeah, animes are for kids, like Berserk. And Cowboy Bebop for kids. Not that Cowboy Bebop is like super mature, but it's definitely not for kids. You'll be big time in no time, I feel. Oh, thank you, Choops. I appreciate that. It's glad to. I'm happy to see you come back. I actually got into 3 houses because of you. I don't think I told you this before. I got into 3 houses. I came late to the party. I got a Switch like 2 years after 3 houses shipped, and I watched all of your guides, like guard adjutants and stuff. And immediately I was like, Jesus Christ, guard adjutants are insane. When I watched all your 3 houses guides, so it's pretty cool. They were very funny too. They're like all of your content's very funny. Like it's informative and funny, and well edited. So it's just like really good content.
Good doing business.
Dang, these dudes are way far behind. You guys gotta step it up. Come on, step it up. DBZ is totally for kids, yeah. I used to watch DBZ as like a 2nd and 3rd grader and stuff when I was younger. And they would like yell to charge up. And my parents loved that. They definitely loved the several minutes of charging up sequences in DBZ.
You missed.
They were huge fans of that. Thunder Strike. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, there we go. PK Thunder. It's such a good follow-up to that, because they can't dodge when they're stunned. DBZ got super censored though. They had some brutal things too. Like cutting dudes in half and shit. Wait, doesn't Frieza get hit with a disc or something and get cut in half straight up? I think that's a thing that happens.
I'll make it quick.
Alright, let's send these boys in. What do we got?
Try.
Alright. I need the stun to be faster so the Berengaria can get like extra damage. Shadow bites. Oh wait, does this count? Oh, but they still have barrier. At least he wastes their barrier.
Better heal up.
Better heal up. I have her on evade. I don't know that it's good. We're trying it.
Raging storm.
Thunderous. Yeah, he needs immediately Thunderous. Frieza got sliced 3 times. Yeah, they had some brutal things. I remember seeing that too and thought it was cool as hell. I used to play like Turok 2. Dude, Turok 2? Oh my god, on the N64 was so sick, and it still is to this day. But I played that when I was like 8 or 9. That was such a great game. It had like the cerebral bore. You could like blow dudes apart with like the shotgun. The weapons were really good. Why can't we get it? Why can't we get games like that anymore? I guess the new Doom is kind of like that, but its mechanics are like way needlessly complicated. Like the new Doom Eternal or whatever. I tried playing the new Doom and I kind of liked it, but I didn't like how it kept forcing me to like switch through things and do like little combos to just like kill enemies. I think games are too complicated now. I don't know why. Well, actually, maybe that's not true because Dragon's Dogma was not complicated. I would say most games are too complicated, or they're lacking like the simple arcadey mechanics that can make games just like immediately fun.
Got a knife.
I'll make it quick.
Turok 2 has sick mechanics for an N64 game.
I didn't have a choice.
Oh, and then the modern Turok suck, don't they? They're like not as good. Everything is like trying to be like realistic. I feel like the 90s and early 2000s games were allowed to be more creative and weird. And now everything is like a realistic fantasy that takes itself too seriously. I did end up getting DD2. Performance issues, microtransactions. You're playing one of the most complicated games at the moment. In a way, the knowledge floor is high. So like the knowledge floor for this game is high, but once you get past it after like 10 to 20 hours, it's just not there. Well, all right. There's a few things going on. The actual strategy involved in the gameplay is mostly these battles. So there's macro fights and then there's micro fights. So macro is like the large area where you're moving your pieces around. Micro is the individual battles. This is just how I think of this game. And the micro is min-maxing your teams to do specific things, demolish enemies mindlessly, and take minimal damage so that you can beat the macro, like capture objectives and beat the map. So in the case of this game, the macro or the micro skill ceiling is fairly high in arena mode, but in the actual game itself, on the highest difficulty, is quite low. So you can really get away with running a lot of things, like just like row attacks, row stun, board attacks, board nukes, board stuns, things like this, and you'll trivialize like most of the game easily. And then for like actual mechanics, for like macro gameplay, like managing stamina, positioning, and things like this, and like item use, it's really, I mean, it's a new type of game, so I can understand why it has issues, because whenever you make some new thing, especially if it's complicated, it can be hard to balance, hard to get right. So I'm hoping with balance patches they address some of these things. Now some of these maps, like we get an archer assist, I can toggle, which is kind of nice. And maybe this is the difference between killing or not if I didn't have super squads. But in this case, it doesn't matter. There are some interesting things when you limit options where assists matter more, but I banned half of the classes in the game and banned so many of the mechanics that, and they even put this like condition where it's like, oh, you hit 0 stamina, you have to wait. Otherwise you can keep fighting indefinitely, which is weird. Because it's like, it's almost like not a resource. And then you can like fight something, switch combats to 0 stamina and just keep pushing off of that to conserve stamina of the boss killer. There's some weird gimmicks that need fixed, but hopefully with patches they can address some of these things. The programming pitch turned me off from the game, but at least I can shitpost with you guys. Yeah, that's fine. Dragon's Dogma 2 is getting dragged because of the microtransactions. I consider there to be 3 major issues with that game right now. The first one is that the game's performance, even on better hardware than my own, is really abysmal. And even though it doesn't look that good, it has terrible performance, even on low settings. And even on max settings, it's hard to see why there's performance issues. That's the first thing. The second thing is that there's microtransactions on deleting a save file or changing your character. So it's like, oh, you just want to delete a save and create a new save file. You have to pay to do that, or pay to change your character. And then the main issue for me is that it feels like a janky Dark Souls, and I don't hate Dark Souls, it's just not my thing. You're streaming too, though?
My arrows fly.
It doesn't. Streaming is really intensive.
See ya.
It doesn't really do much to my computer. Honestly, I'll give you my specs really quick. I have a really absurd processor on both my computers. What is it? Just computer, right? Computer management, system information, I think. Yeah, here we go, system information. Here is what I'm running. I have a B450 Tomahawk motherboard. I have a, hold on, where's my processor? I have an AMD Ryzen 9 16 core 32 logical 3500 megahertz processor. I have a 2070 RTX with I think like 8 gigs of VRAM, maybe 6. Then I have 32 gigs of RAM. That's very fast RAM. It's like DDR4, DDR5 RAM, whatever the fastest RAM is, with a high frequency rate. So I have a pretty good computer that should be able to demolish anything. And I've streamed like other games that are more detailed too, that have like more on screen and stuff. My art PC is even more ridiculous. I have a Threadripper, which is I think 64 cores. It's massive too. It's like the size of 4 processors. It's ridiculously huge. But yeah, I haven't run into any issues like that. If any game puts a cost of basic game functions, I want to give it a consideration. I'm tired of realistic fantasy. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm also tired of that. Realistic fantasy is like, I love that this game has its own art style because it doesn't look like everything else. Like, I honestly could not tell you the difference between Baldur's Gate 3 and Dragon's Dogma if you just showed me screenshots of the generic characters. I literally couldn't tell you because they look almost exactly the same. And so many games are just going for this like realistic fantasy look. And I've missed the days when games tried to be different and have more style and stand out more. Pay for fast travel in the save files. Was it? Wait, you have to pay for fast travel? Ugh. Even just that, even if it's the best game ever, that makes it a 0 out of 10. Incorporating like the old meme of pay to reload is now here. That is not good. Also, no quest markers. Why? Dude, I was so lost in that game. I'm like, where the hell am I going? I had no idea where I was going like 90% of the time. And then like one of the pawns was like, follow me. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I guess I'll follow this guy. He seems to know what he's doing. Follow me, sir. Like the SER. Everyone calls you sir. What are we doing here? We need to punch through that armor. My high initiative is being wasted. You know what? Wait, do we not have start a battle effect anymore because I removed my board nuke? All right, you're gonna sneaking edge, prioritize armor. Prioritize armor? Okay, and then you... wide pursuit. Can I wide pursuit a row attack? Yeah, this game is like coding. It's different. It can be fun. It's almost like you have to solve... Instead of solving a position, you solve... I don't really see the issue with microtransactions if the game is balanced without them in mind. The issue is they usually aren't. Yeah, they can be fun if it's like outfits or if it's like convenience things that aren't a problem, but they're starting to get more and more insidious, and I think that's a big issue in the game industry that really needs addressed. What am I gamblers coining? Just gamblers coining? Maybe let's not do that. Let's just magic conferral. Oh, there we go. Like, wait a sec. It's just magic conferral, it's just better in this case. Oh yeah, I was gamblers coining the board nuke that had true hit, that's why. So this game, the solving of the problems comes down to your ability to change things around. So instead of moving things positionally, which is more of like Fire Emblem, you're adjusting conditions, triggers, the micro positions, like not of your actual units on the map, but of your units within this like frame of battle or whatever. So now he active steals for pretty decent damage. He stole 1. Alright, I guess you can only steal 1. It all started with horse armor. Honestly, horse armor is not the worst thing. I know we meme on it. It's stupid, and I think it didn't even actually give your horses armor. So it's like not functional, it's just cosmetic. Also, does anyone even use horses in Oblivion? Can't you become faster than horses in Oblivion with move speed buffs and just like leveling athletics and stuff? I feel like horses suck ass in Oblivion, don't they? Maybe they don't understand their own game, but really they need to get rid of horses and bring back super jump from Morrowind and levitation, because that's where the game was amazing. Morrowind was like, oh, you want to go grab some day jerk gear in the beginning of the game? Knock yourself out, kid, just don't die. And it's like, alright, cool.
I'm here to help.
I got like a max enchanted 42,000 gold soul gem and like Daedric stuff from just stumbling on a cave. That was kind of sick. There's like levitation for certain hidden areas, which is also really cool. They really need to just one-to-one remake Morrowind and modernize it slightly, keep the mechanics arcadey, and that would be a hit. That's such a good game. Morrowind is like, that's definitely one of the better open world games. There's so many secret things that are cool, and you actually had to figure out what to do in the game. The game didn't just like tell you, go here and kill this evil guy because he's bad. You had to figure shit out. Combat reminds me of Diofield Chronicles X Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, this is not good. I'm gonna be getting smacked a lot.
I have your back.
Alright. Morrowind is extremely based. I'm happy to hear your fellow enjoyer. It's also extremely unique setting. Yeah, and the DLC for Morrowind was great. Like, Tribunal was really fun. The plot for Tribunal was actually interesting. There was a legitimately good plot twist where the whole time... Should I spoil Morrowind's Tribunal? I won't spoil Tribunal. It's too sacred to spoil. But there's a good plot twist in Tribunal. Blood Moon was cool. It was just an interesting setting. I liked exploring the barrows. Those were kind of cool. And at the same time, I was playing, I think, the barrows in old school RuneScape. Alright, my main group is getting bodied because we're resting, which is a forced thing for this challenge run. I think we get there in time, though, or they die. Yeah, we do. Then we can swap. And we body these. I think the other problem is most games AAA, or if you ask Ubisoft, quadruple A, are $70 a pop, and there are microtransactions, and they're not fun, and they're they're laggy, and there's other problems with them. It's like we don't even get, very often we don't even get good games anymore. Like, just think about like the early 2000s, how many insanely good games were just being shoveled out every like couple of months or every year or whatever. There'd be like so many good games that had like fantastic single player campaign with actually hard, you know, challenging, highest difficulties, and then also multiplayer just for fun, and it was like fully functional multiplayer in some cases. And like I remember like Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, which wasn't even considered to be like a huge game at the time, or even now. That game had like fully functional multiplayer through Source Engine and fantastic single player and a ton of difficulty options, and that was just like considered your run-of-the-mill average game for the time. But nowadays that would be like a masterpiece just for not being buggy, full of microtransactions, and having other issues. There's also DRM on Dragon's Dogma too, so there's also that issue. But alright, we gotta wait and then heal.
This is nothing.
Heal here. Alright, you can grab Merciful. Oh, how nice of her. Merciful Rain, what a Chad.
Nothing like an easy steal.
Morrowind was the last game in the ES series where it's still a classic RPG, because even though you moved around and attacked, it did roll a die in the background to hit. Yeah, it had that for blocking, and had that for attacking, and it also had some crazy interesting mechanics, like the super nuke magic you could make with custom spells, levitation, super jump. It also had a lot of components. There was like under armor, like over armor, robes, armor pieces. There was like endurance of armor and stuff, like things could break. It was very sophisticated. It was easy to break though, unfortunately, but there were some interesting things. And even just the range difference of just spears versus other weapons, other melee weapons, was interesting. There was a lot to like in Morrowind. Yep, he agrees. Thank you. Got a res. This is the final tower. I haven't tried running that chick yet. She is just another Elven Archer though, which is a good class, so.
Got a knife with your name on it.
All for the sake of my
Prim. Wait, why am I running Prim? Why am I running Prim? What are you doing? I guess she spot heals and stuff. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Oh, she's not even advanced. She's a base class. I tend to play a lot of single-player older games. Honestly, you can't go wrong doing that. Like, a lot of the older games are just better. They have better mechanics, they have optional side content that's harder than the main boss, they have good difficulty settings, they actually have expectations of the player and don't handhold you almost ever. You really can't go wrong with playing most older games. Oh, is she not allowed to die? Okay, good. I was about to say, is she not allowed to die? Or if she dies, do we not get her? That hasn't happened to me before, so I don't know.
Got a knife with your name on it.
Like, anyone who likes Fire Emblem would probably enjoy Guild Wars 1. It's considered an MMO, but it really isn't, because it's instanced areas, so you have your own copy of the map. And it's all about building your own teams and stuff. I was an island until watching ICG stuff during my Three Houses stuff. Nice. I think this game could be very good with patches, though. The systems have potential, and some of the arena battles can be pretty interesting.
Not finished yet.
They could always add a higher difficulty, too, and it seems like they might. They're probably going to nerf things. Maybe rebalance some things in an upcoming patch. I don't know when that would be. Hopefully it's within a few weeks or so, if they do it. Oh, she's set for her arena things, I think. She has arena build. Or specific rules to cheese the arena to unlock the one character. PP up. Playing chain. Nice. Taking a break from Conquest, I'm too drained. I haven't played Conquest yet. I know people have asked me to. Not bad. Just casually murders a guy. This attack is not bad. Throw attack, stun. The init -10 sucks though. Oh, I need to put those chicken tendies in. I'm gonna take my union break, I think, and resume this in like an hour. Sometimes I don't take it, but it helps. For sure. To chill out for the next part of the stream. I think like 3 to 4 hours is ideal. My biggest problem is how paralogs work in the game. Union bust him. My union. Well, we're part of the streamers union. We gotta get in there and take our union break. Wow, that's a lot of things. That's like this whole region. Great wood bow, star iron. Union. Well, a union of one. Yeah, it's just me. I also like the joke that I'm my own boss and my boss sucks and stuff like that. Stupid little things. We'll collect stuff. I've scoured the ruins, Your Majesty. Your Majesty? What do you got for me? Sorcerer's medallions are fantastic. Always buy them. Sylphbane, we already have one. You only really need one. It's a situational weapon for anti-flyers on sword units. And there's just True Strike on other things, so you don't even need it really. Typically. It does bypass their anti-melee things, it's considered ranged. So it allows you to accurately hit them, and then you're just dealing with their base evasion. Which still can dodge, so it's not like a perfect solution to them being a thing. Did I check this out?
May fortune bring what you seek.
Stun immunity, guard seal immunity. Another giant axe. I could see this being useful. I'll just buy it. Whatever. We're just sitting on all these bonus weapons. And then the miners. I don't think the miners came back, did they? Or they should. Probably. Because this connects to that region. Yeah, we're almost done with this. The crazy thing is I'm almost done with the whole game. I have a little bit left in here. Angel Lands is optional. Really, you just want to do it for artifacts, if anything. Okay, the miners are back. We can do some mining. Not right now. Not right now. Sorry, not right now.
I'm immune to your ways. All right, let's take our union break. All right, let me turn this on. I usually have this on, the channel members thing. We're trying to get more channel members. At 75, we're gonna have a modded Minecraft server for some reason. I'm not even a Minecraft tuber, but it's fun to goof off in Minecraft from time to time. I recently got into it like a year ago. Not a lot, like every now and then. But if you want to support the channel, you become a channel member. And also, to minors, you can also get these cool emotes like Anna smirking or Vale looking at you like this, in this way. There's 16 emotes right now though, and when we get, I think, 10 more members, we get another emote slot. So yeah, I'll see you. I'll continue this in like an hour. I have to take my union break or I'll get fired. All right, peace.